determine the plaintiff, the defendant, and the what they're actually getting a case over. Again, these are all civil cases, so you're not going to get anything like murder or anything, just smaller things. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the first d6, and we're going to see who the plaintiff is.
That goes to a different firm.
Oh, we got 6. It's an innocent bystander is going to be suing.
I'm so innocent. Like, I keep telling you, I have done nothing. So.
Well, if you're the plaintiff, I would hope you have done nothing.
Yeah. Never.
And the plaintiff, the innocent bystander, is going to be suing a defendant, a superhero, with a roll of a 2.
Ooh.
And let's see what they're going to be suing over. I've got some nice little tables here. Everyone knows that I dropped my dice. But they're going to be suing the superhero over a 2. A gadget weapon patent dispute. Looks like another patent dispute for you.
Look, okay, it's just a part of my day job. I gotta, keep tabs on what is mine and make sure that I get credit for all of the really hard work that I put in as a hench person / innocent bystander.
Yeah.
So this time, last time there was the torpedo camera, right? So we do the spy gadgets, except with like the whole tiny useful spy gadget thing, like where you're gonna like, oh, it's a pen, like, oh no, it's a gun, wow! Like, no, that's really past it. Like, it's not really a thing anymore. So instead, it's big. We always want to go big. So instead, we put a camera on a torpedo. And it's just a camera, like the torpedo is no longer functional, but it was big enough that like you can recognize, like when it's your moment to be on camera. So this time it was another spy idea. And I tweeted at the patent office, just like you guys told me last time was a wonderful thing that I could do, to tell them that I was coming. And so turns out somebody zoomed in and beat me to the patent office, but like, again, they liked my live stream, so they knew, you know what I mean? They knew. And this time it was a fax machine that actually produces holograms.
So,
and it's like typing,
so instead of having like a handheld device that could conveniently fit in your pocket, that you could maybe like open up and have transmissions, this is a whole fax machine that produces holograms in like a stationary location. Is it on wheels? Like, what is the? Does it travel with you?
Like when the little fax machine does its cute little like, it's like printing out the thing. It just kind of flashes the hologram for each like little, and so you get like a second of it. So it's very like old timey motion picture, and you only get about like 20 frames or so. But it is much more fashionable than those old like compact things. Like who uses those anymore? Am I right? It's like a Walkman. So. Yeah,
so you're adding to your flair of not just being appealing to the senses of smell, but also visually appealing. Again, adding to representation when you enter the room, and even when you're not in the room, because you're sending the fax.
From anywhere, really. Well, anywhere that has a fax machine.
So let me ask you this. Last time we were talking to you, we don't like the word henchman or henchwoman. We don't like that. We say activist here in this firm.
That's right. I'm an activist. You're so right.
You were acting in the role of an activist.
Yes.
But now you're applying for a law firm because you are an innocent bystander. So could you tell us what happened with this superhero that you would like us to
oh my God.
And then the name of this superhero would be helpful to us to look up maybe a little bit about this.
Get some background.
So it's the Halo actually was the superhero, and like I was just minding my business. Okay, I was doing my thing. I was live streaming. Obviously, I added the patent office. I was doing what you guys told me, and worked so well last time. So I was adding the patent office as I was showing them how you put the little you actually use an old vinyl and you like cram it through the OG fax machine, and that's what creates the hologram. So you have to like actually like tear up the vinyl, right? And it was creating a hologram, and it was something like, I don't know, the UN or something boring. And they were trying to submit like this crazy message about like, wow, the fires and blah, 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 need your help. And I was like, okay, listen, that's not cute for like the live stream. Like, can we go back to, like, I had this like adorable makeup tutorial pulled up instead. And Halo just like pushes me out of the way and just starts talking to the UN like it's some ordeal, and like buildings are on fire or whatever. But like then the patent office who I know was following the live stream from the beginning, I know it, was like, wow, I can't believe the Halo managed to create this thing in the nick of time. So it's not theirs, it's mine. And I feel like that's really important. I mean, like Megalopolis was saved or whatever, but like, was it?
So it's like the means to do the ends justify the means by which the Halo saved the UN from the fire.
And Megalopolis. I think it was like a worldwide thing. So
Oh,
like,
the whole, okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But in the process of saving the world, he violated your rights.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. Yes. Just stole my patent. Just stole it. Just like the patent office recognized it and the Halo like tweeted or whatever. It was like, yeah, thanks. And like that was apparently enough, I guess. Since last time my live tweeting it was enough to prove that I should have gotten the patent. And the patent office was like, that's crazy. It's the Halos now. And it's not. So obviously I came to you guys. Bonnie and Cole, you did so great last time. And this is like your little boss, right?
That's like yeah. You haven't met him yet. Yes. Now, I'm so sorry. We didn't introduce you.
So who's this? Like, what's your whole thing? Are you like a little lawyer too?
Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute, Mel.
Oh, can you not hear us?
Oh, he's really old. You gotta tell him. So there's a button down at the bottom.
Like how old?
Yeah, like I don't know.
Like we don't want to talk about his age.
There's like a little thing there.
Of course.
Look, I'm really here in a supervisory capacity.
Oh, okay. So and that's you. You're like their little supervisor. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. So and your name was Mel?
Yes.
Is he okay? Can he hear okay? Are you
I can hear I can hear I can hear you absolutely fine.
So you're like an elder, right? So we want to make sure that you can hear everything okay. So we can talk really loud if you need us to. We're here for you.
No, you're perfectly loud enough, thank you.
You're welcome.
Please keep talking loudly.
Castillo Faustian, please just deal with this client. I'm going to be taking notes. Okay.
He's gonna supervise. You're gonna do great.
If he steps in, there's a problem, and there could be a problem. You never know. But
hopefully it won't get to there. We're gonna keep moving along just as smoothly as we are right now. So look here, Karen. We already know that you are doing everything possible to make the world a better place, as you have stated last time. We remember. So let's go ahead and clearly it was everyone saw. There's witnesses.
Yes. Oh my God. Like the whole police force was out. I think there was like international it's intergalactic military. Yeah. So they all definitely saw me.
And you started the stream before he even showed up.
I did.
Look at that. You were preemptive. Trying to save the world.
Exactly. Well, I was just trying to live stream, but that stuff can also happen, right? Little things the most.
You can call it a coincidence, my dear, but I honestly believe you just had a forethought. Are you sure you don't have another superpower?
Buddy. You get me. You just get me.
That's what we do here, darling. So let's get that established. So you definitely had everything set up before he got there.
Yeah.
There again, witnesses on a live stream. And then he just came in and stole the show. You see how upset I am? Popped in there, honey. Look here, we're gonna get this for you. It's okay.
I will
working hard.
I will message my I'm still working with it's not quite a pyramid thing, it's more like conical, but like my manager who helps with the essential oil distribution and everything, they've just gotten in the nails. So I will send you a sample pack. Did you guys get the essential oils, by the way? I sent it to the office, just in general, and put your names on it, but I didn't remember your last name. So
right here. Thank you, darling. Thank you. You know what? Let me just take a whiff real quick.
Let me know if you think it's good.
It's really Bonnie's thing. I gave mine to Bonnie too. She really loves
all right.
I know what she likes.
Perfect. That's so cute.
Got it.
Yeah.
You don't have to say.
All right.
Alrighty.
So it looks like we got a little bit. If you don't mind me, kind of going back to the game a little bit. We actually have a really the players jumped ahead just a little bit ahead of me, which I think is fantastic because they've clearly already played. And the next thing you're supposed to do in the game is decide whether you are the plaintiff, whether you're representing the plaintiff or the defendant. Which obviously in this case you're representing the plaintiff.
Obviously, like you would never
Obviously.
represent somebody like versus the Halo. Like obviously, I'm the
Exactly,
cooler
right?
figure here.
Right, clearly.
Clearly.
So we've got that. We've got like our backstory for our character. We have the situation at hand, and we have a wonderful strategies. You've TikToked you streamed your information out,
Yes.
and that should be enough to prove that you invented the Holofax, which is what I just
Yes.
wrote it down as shorthand.
Oh my god, that's
Um,
brilliant.
Holofax trademark restricted,
It's
patent
patent
pending, patent
actually that
pending.
I'm going for. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So now, though, in this case seems pretty cut and dried. You got some pretty good evidence, but as the judge, I am allowed to introduce 3 complications to this.
Oh,
And
Judge, you wouldn't.
but I would.
Mm.
And with the first one, I'm gonna roll this d20, and we're gonna see what the result is, and this will complicate the case a little bit for our.
I just want to say in advance that nothing that complicates it was my fault. So.
Oh, we rolled a 7. You know what that means? It means you need an affidavit from an especially notorious supervillain.
Ooh, like which one? Like I might have like interned as an activist, right?
That's right.
So like which one?
Well, I think here's the problem. It's not just that it's a particularly notorious supervillain. It's who the Halo was fighting mid combat and saving the universe from. Which means it was none other than the galactic scourge of the universe from another time and dimension.
It's Reynard the Fox.
What?
Reynard the Fox. It's always Reynard. And like a villain, sometimes it's like a ongoing, offgoing kind of thing. Like he's super cute, so everybody's willing to forgive and forget every time. You know what I mean?
It is true. The problem is that Reynard does not have an address in the known universe.
Right. The whole like wormhole thing. Sure.
Exactly. Yeah. So getting this affidavit might be a little bit tricky. How do you want to get that affidavit?
Well, like you guys are like super good at this whole law thing, and like I'm sure that comes with like tracking this stuff down, right? Because like that's one of the maybe like few big folks that don't follow me on anything. So, but if you could get Rainer to follow me, then like that would be super cool too.
Okay, so you don't have a pre-existing relationship with Reynard the Fox, from whom we need the affidavit.
Exist parallel to like equally important celebrities, I would say. But like we haven't had the chance to have like our little crossover yet. So that's like it's pending, I'm sure. But no, I don't know them. Don't know them very well.
Go ahead, Bonnie, you go.
I'm thinking with Reynard being so popular, especially in the Twitterverse. Let's see. I bet he constantly talks about where he is, or people spot him.
Oh, I'll check fly space right now. Hang on.
Okay.
He's really hot on the fly space.
Yeah.
So I've heard. Let's see.
There was something like an hour ago about China, and then like 30 minutes ago, something about France. I don't know.
It's the wormholes. They just like are so unpredictable. It's such an odd brand, you know?
Do we know if he was maybe going out for food? Checking out different spaces? Cause then we could figure out.
Oh, I can like text you guys like all of his like personal Instas. I follow those. Would that help?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Like hold on
Yeah,
just a second. We're
you
just gonna
can text it to Bonnie.
Yeah,
and then hey Mel,
right
did we ever represent anyone that was going against Reynard the Fox? Like, do we happen to have Reynard's lawyers' information? Maybe we can cut Reynard out of the middle of this. We could just talk to their lawyers.
I'm sure we can make contact with those lawyers. Yes.
Okay.
Would you mind? Because you got the rank and the I mean I don't know if I can talk to Reynard's lawyers. I think you could call them.
Okay. Jolene, how would I go about doing that?
Fantastic. So the way that this works is to determine whether or not you can solve the complication through an act. Would be to roll a d6, and you can get a +1 on that d6 if you can somehow use someone's superpower from within this group. Whether it's your superpowers as
So we've got like smelling good. We've got like fire and ice and vampire. Is that like Yeah. So is this like a classic sort of Buffy situation or
Oh, I got it! Mal! You're like super old. Do you know like maybe Reynard's dad or like maybe like his great grandpa or some shit that you could like conjure up here
and
with
we
the
like
magic
totally
vampires,
respect our
whatever?
elders. So like
Yeah, we're
it's such a
oh yeah.
power to you to have lived so long.
Yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately, people who aren't me have an irritating tendency to die when they get too old.
Oh.
So, hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So like then hmm, do you like you remember I'm sure you remember like a time before Reynard, right? Were you like did you go in
A time before what? I'm sorry.
the villain Reynard? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Hmm?
So like then do you remember how they made connection with like our world maybe? Since I assume you were here for like the first interdimensional touchdown kind of deal. That was like what, like 500 years ago? So like you're looking super young. So like doing
I mean,
great.
it was your standard sort of portal. A
Sure.
blue laser shot into the sky, cloud swirling around. The normal
Oh,
sort of
that's
thing.
so pastiche. Yeah.
May I ask, if you're into the metaphysical, how about are you old enough to be knowledgeable of the ley lines? Are you connected to them at all?
Is this like an astrology thing?
Well, ley lines are, think of it as like a map of sorts,
Okay.
and they can go throughout the universe.
Sure. Okay.
And usually was studied, or from what I heard, and my
Sure.
past
Oh my
studies,
god, you're like
that
so mysterious.
no. I just sometimes have free time, but don't not really, Malcolm. I've been working extremely hard. So, with that being said, is there a way that maybe you could connect to it because of your age?
Elderness.
Can I
Sorry.
communicate with the spirit of the planet itself because I'm old? Is that what
Oh my
you're
god, that
Yes.
is
asking,
so
Crisis?
Yes. Can you do
insightful.
that?
Is that possible?
Not doesn't tend to be. Tell you what,
You
I'll
are
try.
All
a
right.
little
I'll
undead over there,
Yay!
but
at
Oh
the
my
All
gosh.
right.
Oh my
at the
gosh, hold
that
on.
would be great.
I'm gonna tell my followers that they're gonna be so into this. They're so in support of you. Like it's so cute.
no. I'll give you a +1 because it was at the cost of your dignity.
Okay.
Uh,
Hey,
I don't know
cheese
what you're talking
guys.
about.
Hi.
So go ahead and roll d6. We'll add a
Hey.
+1 and we'll determine the roll. Hi.
Oh, Karen.
That's a good
That's a
one, Your Honor.
That's a
3.
that's a 3. Is that with the +1?
That's a 4.
Okay, with the 4, you still get a 3 to 5. I don't know why I had to ask that then. But it's important to know a 3 to 5 is a partial success determined by the judge without benefit or penalty. So this affects the situation and changes the situation that might be better suited for one of your powers, but it doesn't necessarily help the situation or detract from the situation yet. So in this case, you do remember this event taking place, and you do know that, like, yeah, you were there, you kind of recognize how it all works, but you know that, like, an innate part of how Reynard the Fox jumps from wormhole to wormhole is
Sure.
largely hard to predict. And that is what makes him inscrutable. It makes him a very tough target to tie down. And so your knowledge is as much a curse. Uh, you know that it's just very difficult, and it's
Oh my
sometimes
god.
without pattern. If you could find a pattern, that might be helpful, but you've never noticed one.
Okay. Okay. So he's like super mysterious and it's like such a sexy look for him. And like we just need to find a pattern that makes that. Is that right? Does that make sense? Did I lawyer good? Ah!
Think it would make sense if instead of worrying about tracking down Reynard, if we
Okay.
just got like a legal statement, like what if we sent them a default like template
Well,
letter
what about his
saying what
fans?
we needed to say and send it
let's
to the
look
law
at
office? Well, have Mal send it to the law office because he's so
With the ley
dignified
lines.
and
that.
esteemed and has so much longevity in the law, the whole law environment here that
Mhm.
he could send this template and maybe they'll just sign it without thinking.
Well, there's
Yeah.
actually, I'm sure you can, like, I can tweet to his fans. They're a little much, but I'm sure they could track him down. Would that help?
That
Okay.
sounds excellent.
So, like, where did the ley line, like, give you a ballpark? Like, if you had to, because it was, like, China and then France, and then, so, like, with your wisdom, could you share with us, like, where Reynard is in the vicinity of, so I get, like, a location tag, you know?
Well, unfortunately, the only pattern is that there is no pattern. So I suppose if you ask them to look where they least expect, they've got the best chance of finding him.
Least expect, where they least expect. Okay, this totally wise lawyer. Hashtag
Please,
how many?
please don't. Whatever you're doing, don't use my name, please. I don't know what you're doing. Whatever you
going
are
forward,
doing
or like,
now and hopefully ever.
Okay, then I'm gonna need like a quick 30 minutes to go back and erase some stuff. So does that matter if this is like, if I was like saving this for like my live stream, then would that be? Oh, is this a confidential thing again?
Hang on, you're live streaming a meeting with your lawyers.
Well, yeah, it's content.
Karen,
So, what?
We told you last time.
Hang on, did you
do that?
Did you get my consent?
Well, I tagged you. I tagged somebody named Malcolm Maria. I don't know. Oh, that doesn't look like you.
Hang on, just let me. We're gonna have to do something about the lack of. Yeah. Sorry, I just muted myself for a second. Just
Oh.
Don't worry about it. There may be some follow up.
Okay.
After this. Focus on this, and we'll talk later.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just like, since we're already like live anyway, and that's super cute of us. So watching my live stream. Hey guys, hi. Where is Reynard? Do you guys see him? Do you guys see him anywhere? If you like just look out your cute little windows or anything, like don't worry, I have a huge following, guys. So just like in the chat, would you just tell me like real quick where Reynard is?
All right. It sounds like this is a role that Karen is going to make. Karen, your superpower is you can make your hair smell nice. I don't really think that's terribly relevant in this situation, unless you or somebody else could think of a similar way.
I mean, if it's the basis of her social media accounts,
well, I've already gotten a response. Hamilton, is that a place or is that a sandwich? I think it's a place. Hamilton. That's a thing that's Elfie BLW said. Thank you, Elfie. So does that make sense? Do you guys know that? Is that a lawyer place?
Oh, Jesus.
I think this is worth a D6.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead and roll that D6.
All right, that's a 4.
That's a 4. All right, it's another partial success. So in this case, it still seems like things are going all right. I think in this case, yeah, I think somebody has actually seen him. You definitely get somebody in your comments section be like, "Oh my God, he was just doing a not a ribbon cutting.
Sure.
Yeah, like just Instagramming like some cool eats down at the new falafel place.
Yeah, in Hamilton.
In Hamilton, yeah. It's not perfect. Well, you can only get him for a little bit.
Sure.
But
we've had the ley lines because of
you have whatever the ley lines are. Absolutely.
Yes. So can you contact him like that then? So we have the ley lines?
If you can get there, he's not really close. How are you going to get there quickly? I think that's the next problem.
The ley lines, right? Is that not how?
Should be able to travel them.
Oh my God, yes.
Travel.
Or like just send like a quick little text through them, maybe. Do you know what texting is? Okay, so like, oh God, do you know what phones are? So we're on like a call right now. But that's the ones where you have to like dial. Is he still? Are he still with us?
Mal knows what a phone is, I think.
Oh, okay, that's so cute. Awesome. Yay.
He texts me sometimes too. I don't like it, but I have to deal with it.
But
he pays my bills.
I can't hear you.
Oh, good. Yay. Awesome. So then you can text using like the ley lines for like a little location peekaroo.
You're saying you know where he is, right?
Yeah, Hamilton.
Mm-hmm. We're just going to
So you could like use the ley lines and like
You
I
said
don't know.
he was opening a falafel shop, right? Or something
Yeah.
about that. Yes, so you have the name of the falafel shop.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We super do. If I
Right.
could, yeah, it's gonna be falafels.
Okay.
Which is
Well,
that.
one of you is going to have to ring the falafel shop and
Oh my
ask to
god,
speak
that's
to
so smart.
Reynard.
That's
Oh,
so
that's a
smart.
great idea.
This is why you're a lawyer. Oh my god, look at you. You're so clever.
All right.
This is really weird over my headphone here, but hang on.
All right.
I'll play the falafel shop employee.
Falafels,
Hello,
yeah.
hello, this is falafels where the law is capitalized. What can I get for you today?
Hi, Falafels. This is Cole Castillo calling from the law firm of Schmidt, Schmitz, and Schmitz. You guys are not in trouble. Don't worry about that.
That's
We
fine. Are you
wanted
taking?
to
Is this for delivery or takeout?
congratulate you on your
Delivery.
opening. Actually, we just wanted to say congratulations on your big opening,
Okay.
and we needed to have a chat with Reynard the Fox if he is available.
I think he's mostly in this dimension. Yeah,
Just
he's got a little tzatziki on his cheek.
Oh, that is so Rainer.
Oh, awesome. Can you record something for me and send it to me via text afterwards? Is that a thing you can do?
I mean, I don't. Is that? I don't think I can just record somebody without their permission.
You're in a public location, and therefore
Yeah.
the laws of privacy do not apply because it is implied
That sounds
consent
right.
that because you're in a public location.
Yeah,
So
that sounds right.
you can totally do that. If you were in your home or even in your car, then no, it would be implied private location. So you're good. You're good to do that.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, just give me a second.
I've heard
Boy.
that.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to get. Okay, I
All
think I
right.
gotta record. What do you need? What do you need
Okay.
him to do?
Could you please ask him on the day that he was attacking the UN and the Halo foiled his plans? Unfortunately, you know,
We totally
did he happen to
sympathize and all
did
that.
he happen to see Karen, the former activist, currently innocent bystander,
Yes.
with a giant fax machine in front of the UN
You happen to
prior to the arrival of the Halo?
Did you happen to see it? No. What do you mean? Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like he didn't say yes. He does. I don't think. Do you know what a fax machine is?
It's like really big. It's really
It's
retro.
really big. Like a copier.
It's like a copier. It's like. Okay, so he said that he did see it, but he doesn't. But he also doesn't quite sure know what a fax machine is. So, might be a little troubled. I don't know if you need to use that in court or if that's gonna be doable. But I think that should be
That's
good.
It's fine. If you could just send it, I'm gonna send you like here's my number. I'm gonna send it to you at the falafel shop. And if you could just send me that video, that'd be great. Oh, thank you
Okay.
so much. And
Yeah, of course.
yeah, and like happy opening again. And I hope you get many wonderful orders and I hope people tip you well because you're
Yeah.
fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, first day, and I'm already in a court case. Ah!
So cute.
All right. So the way I'm resolving the situation after a couple rolls, you guys didn't roll any 6+ critical successes, so you don't get any benefits. But you do have you did obtain the affidavit, which is good. The problem is that if you do call upon him as a witness, is Curry's going to be a little unreliable. He doesn't really know enough about what a fax machine is to be able to recognize it. And,
you know.
yeah. But that's not bad. You did get the situation, and Reynard, might be useful in the future. So that was complication number 1, and we have 3 of them. So let's go ahead and roll another die.
Oh.
15. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What does that mean? What does uh-oh mean? No uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No uh-oh.
And this actually works really well with the situation. Someone involved in this case is a space alien. Intergalactic law might be necessary here. Does anyone here have any sort of intergalactic law? Because I think problem is that I know it says an alien, but I think the better way to spin this is the fax machine was used in outer space.
It was like technically just like a teensy bit of a rift opening that was like going on with like all the fires and stuff. I just didn't think it was that vital to mention. But like you were like here for the like invention of interdimensional space stuff, right? Mr. Arya. So you know all this stuff, I'm sure. You're like super versed in all of it.
And you want me to do something with that information? How?
Well, it'd be a jurisdiction thing, I think, like whether or not I get to copyright something that was, or patent, excuse me, something that was like in space at the time and technically not on like any grounds, but like it was next to me. So I feel like that's, something that could be in orbit of. And you know lots about this.
Right, because I was
Right?
alive when this was invented, which means I
Yeah,
definitely know about
all
it.
about it. Yes.
Because everybody who is alive when a thing happens
Yes.
knows about it
Yes, can you get it?
automatically.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. Yes. Faustian, why don't you take this one?
Okay, then. So, can't really say I've worked with too many intergalactic heroes, but we are going to figure this out. Alright, so, Halofax. That's what I'm just gonna call it that for now, just to be on the same page. Can send signals over to another location, yes?
Yes. Yes,
So
yes,
why can't the same thing happen in space? Especially since we have satellites out there.
Right.
There are satellites in space. So, just thinking, I'm coming up with something. There's
We
gotta
wouldn't
be
be
a way.
like getting anybody mad in like an intergalactic sense with a patent, right? It's
Oh,
just like,
come on.
okay.
We wouldn't need satellites to send
Yeah.
information. I mean, hello, Wi-Fi. So look, this can be done. So let's see if we can. I don't know. Do you think we could contact intergalactic? Well, we don't want to bother NASA. That's for sure. Unless we could. But no. You know what? No, let's not get them involved. I do not want that on my hands today.
Sure.
Oh, I'm just trying to think. Let's see if we can. Oh, remember? I can't remember too much. There was an incident. We did deal with. It was a helper, though. We can't really call them
An
aliens.
activist. Oh, no.
Yes, activists. An activist from outer space, but they were an assistant.
Yes.
Let me see. If you don't mind, I'm gonna look through my Rolodex real fast and
Oh,
see
that's
if
so cute. You
I
have a
can.
Rolodex. Oh my
I,
God.
shh, let's not talk about it. Up here we go.
Gotta flip through it.
So it's the same thing. So they are. I'm just writing this down because God knows if I try to read it, this is gonna be terrible. Intergalactic.
Sure.
While she's looking that up, I just want to check with you. When you were tweeting the patent office, were you
Yeah.
tweeting the patent office in New York like you did the last time? Or were you tweeting a different patent office?
So,
Because the fax machine was in space. Yeah, because
well,
there's a
it was,
different
we
patent
were
if
like
it's intergalactic,
all in
whether if it's
space.
being,
Technically, we're all in space always, right? Like, because of
Oh
the
my goodness!
universe.
Didn't
Huh.
even stop to think. Does the fax have a backlog of where it has sent messages before?
Yes, it totally does. Yes.
Okay,
And it was
how about
mostly
that?
in Megalopolis because that's
Oh,
like where I
Bonnie,
came
I
from.
see you the way you're thinking, and I love it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Bonnie's thinking that just because this latest fax was sent from space, if you invented the fax machine here in New York, then we'll have the receipts, as Bonnie so eloquently demonstrated right now, that it was invented here, so it would be applicable under New York law.
Yay!
Okay.
Oh my God, I knew being a Megalopolis district native was going to be just like the most important thing in my life. So, like, getting the birth certificate change was so worth it.
Bonnie, you're a freaking genius, and I love you.
I love you too,
Oh my
Cole.
God.
Thank you
Oh
so
my
much,
God.
honey.
Did you guys finally get together?
What?
We've been like roommates for like 10
Yeah,
years now. I mean, like,
we're
Oh my
good.
God.
We're
we're the
good.
best work partners that work partners can be.
Of course. And hey, you know what? What's the best thing ever? We also have a cat. So there you go. We're good.
Oh, Selena,
I
I
know.
gotta show you a
I know.
picture.
Oh, please do. Oh my goodness. With a cute little face.
Well, we're all admiring the fur baby of these two people who are definitely not in a relationship.
Yet.
So let's think very carefully about how we want to do this. So the obvious thing is to prove that the patent should exist in New York because it had within a text log. So getting a hold of that log of the fax So that's definitely possible, but I think this is worth a roll. Does anyone have a specific superpower that might help you get access to this phone information? Kind of an information
Should be a
gathering thing,
fax
calling.
machine
Yeah,
or
yeah. I think a phone company might have this. So if somebody has something that could get you better access into a phone company's logs.
so like your wisdom again, could that maybe come up for that? Like that seems like a vibe that you might have, like like DMV phone company sort of thing, in like a super like fun way. Do you know folks that phone company?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you know folks
She's my
there?
baby.
Oh, maybe.
Malcolm, would you
Hmm?
like for me to?
Oh no, can he hear us again? Is he? You have to turn us up.
He can
Sorry,
hear us.
you're talking about your right. When you're talking about wisdom, you're talking to me, is it?
Yes, right. Well, I don't want to like be insensitive. So that's you. You're so wise.
Right, and you
Because
think I'm specifically good at calling phone companies?
it seems like something you do. It's just like I don't know. You got like a vibe.
Okay. No,
Oh,
I have people to do that for me.
hmm.
So
Sure,
let's.
sure, sure.
Speaking of people to do that for me,
Mm-hmm.
well,
Oh, I was looking at cat pictures this whole time. Where are we even
mm,
talking about anymore?
You know what? I'm so sorry. Would you like me to check the Rolodex again? I know it's old, but
Oh. Does the Rolodex having a Rolodex that's actually updated and useful, is that kind of the superpower?
I think it should be just how like against the
organization.
current trends it is. It's got to be so brave to do something like that. You're
I
just so
think
brave.
I
Being
think that
organized is a superpower. Just
being
saying.
organized is a superpower,
Yes,
and I
yeah.
will actually allow it in this case. I will give you a +1 to that roll. Bonnie,
Okay.
could you please roll that d6 and let us know what you get?
Oh God, please let it happen. Oh, yes! Oh God, thank you, Jesus. 6.
The last time we got all sixes, like all the time, so this was really easy. I didn't know how hard this was gonna be when you don't roll the best rolls every time. It turns out it's a lot freaking harder to play a game when you're not just winning all the time. Who knew?
So
It didn't look like it was gonna land properly.
But
I
it
was
did
like,
because you got the touch.
oh,
mhm. So I take
thanks,
it that's a
God.
6, probably.
Yes, it is. It's 6. Let's get the line underneath it.
Oh, that's gonna be really nice. All right, with that 6, we've got a critical success. Your
Yay!
Rolodex, you've called this phone company before. You've actually done this before, and it is just a simple call. You're just there and back in seconds, and you're like, soon you get it's priority mail, same day delivered, whole stack of papers,
That's
everything you
hard.
need. Doesn't even take. It's all already pre-organized. The person knows you. You've like hung out a couple times. Your Facebook friends or
Oh my
something.
gosh, that's like so cute.
Got a full binder's worth. Look, I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. It's got tabs. I just thank you.
Bonnie's so
Beautiful.
organized all the
Ah,
time.
Your
that's
organized
much.
your organization skills have rung out. So you just got for your team a benefit. So how a benefit works is later on when the trial is more in session and you're either looking for settlements or you're looking for to win the trial. If we do go to trial, you'll be able to use that for an extra dice roll, which is really important. And it clears the
Okay.
complication. You got the
Yes.
information on where it takes place. But
Yay!
we got one more complication left to
Oh,
go.
we don't.
Hey,
Don't
Yeah.
need that. Mm.
All right. And that
where we
is
at?
a 1. Your
Is that
lawyer
good?
catches It's fantastic. Your lawyer catches your client in a lie.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I've ever lied, frankly. And this is a little bit like upsetting, really. So,
Karen,
mm,
is there something you haven't told us?
no, that would be a lie, and I didn't lie. I didn't. there's nothing that I could or would lie about, because you guys are like, we were like so close after the last case, obviously, and like I'm sure we're getting super close to Mount. I will catch up, I know, but like I don't.
Karen.
Well,
Karen. Who invented the Hall effects machine, Karen?
Stacy. It was Stacy, okay? It was Stacy.
Well, Stacy's not a client, okay?
Nope.
Stacy's not a client.
Right.
No.
The offense here is that you had the Hall effects machine.
Right.
And you were going to use it and present it into the patent office via your live stream.
Yes, exactly.
But now they've attributed the creation of it to the Halo, which is also not correct.
Right, exactly. So they should lose the patent. Right?
Oh, there's still that whole other issue, though. If it is Stacy's, you still try to use it.
But it's not the Halos, and I feel like that's what we should like really be spending time on, you know, like that it's not theirs. So it like could be mine, and like Stacy's not using it, so you know.
So you know what, we could probably if we don't want this coming out later, we might want to just push for settlement rather than take this to trial where the whole Stacy thing could come out. Because that could just cause problems. But if we could still get something from the Halo.
Because at least that part, that was unnecessary.
I mean, I know Karen likes to go to trial all the time. That's what she's
It's so
told us.
fun.
Yeah, but we'll talk. Maybe we'll talk about it later when we come down to that point.
Yeah.
We'll maybe push more for settlement. That's what we'll do with this information.
Sure.
Even though I didn't use any superpowers using the super, but no one's using our superpowers this time around. I don't know. Maybe we need better superpowers.
Well, it's not like I can put anything on ice at the moment, which that's not what we want to do. We want to make sure that we get this completed, Karen, without having to go to trial. So, with that being said, how would you feel to just, at this point, it's clearly that Halofax, again, that's what we're calling it. I believe that's not the name that Stacy chose. So, can call something by a different name, and there's nothing wrong with it as long as it's not exactly the same. And with the halo, making it seem, appearing as such, that it was him that saved the world. And again, you preempted because you started this beforehand.
Yes,
That's
I believe it.
still, we just want to place credit where credit is due. So.
Well, yeah, and like I mean, I would have mentioned it before, but like, okay, don't get mad. You're gonna get mad. Don't get mad. You have to promise. You have to promise.
We won't get mad. Just tell us what you know, Karen.
I'll do my best.
So Stacy went and hired a lawyer. Also, it's crazy. You guys, like, you might know him. It's Philip Aria.
Oh my God.
What?
Philip? Do you know a Philip?
Oh. Welcome.
Yes.
So
Miss Karen.
Yeah.
What are you actually trying to get out of this meeting? What do you want here? Why are we here?
So the Halifax is like, I still want like credit for it. And the Halo got like all this attention when they got recognized by the patent office's Twitter account, and like they got like retweeted and reflighted on FlySpace and all that stuff too. And like I feel like that should have been mine. So like I feel like if they were to promote it for me, that would be good. But obviously Stacy doesn't need to know about, like, at the moment Stacy doesn't really know.
But Stacy has hired a lawyer in order to
Preemptively, because of last time when like Stacy tried to totally steal my patent by like taking it to the patent office while I was live streaming to the patent office. It was just totally scummy move. And it was totally my invention. Like all I had to do is like put the camera on the torpedo, and she just Stacy. But
Miss Karen, just to check, you have stopped live streaming this conversation, haven't you? Because if the answer here is no, you have just admitted that it was not, that you didn't invent it, which rather undermines rather undermines the case.
Is this on Twitch, Karen? Did you put this on Twitch?
Karen.
What is Twitch?
It's like a platform. Like, it's like a website. Do you know what a website is? Let's start with like, and
a Google sort of situation.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
it's like
Google
putting it on Google with people.
Yes.
People,
yeah. So there's like a lag though between like what we say and like what they know. So
how long's the lag?
Like 4 or 5 seconds, really? Like.
And when did you say that Stacy was the one who invented the fax machine?
Like a little before that. Like a little before. Like, I see what you're getting at there. I get it. And I think that, that might be a problem if Stacy goes for the patent. But like, she doesn't currently have any like lawsuits out about that. Like, she doesn't know. So it's just me versus the Halo right now.
How do people know about this whole sort of Twitch situation? How do they get told?
How do they know what Twitch is?
No. How do they know? You're doing this thing on Twitch, right? And then I'm assuming some people can watch you on Twitch, right? How do they know to watch you? Just run me through the basics here.
Sure. So there's like it's another Google thing, with there's like FlySpace. Do you know what FlySpace is?
Yes, broadly.
Hey, excellent. I'll add you. So the FlySpace thing, you can have followers, and then with your followers, they like, and that's like people who see the stuff you post. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So your followers get told when you're doing a live stream.
Yes, exactly.
Now, I have a follow-up question. Is Stacy one of your followers?
No, I blocked her.
Okay, good.
I blocked her like immediately.
Blocked her.
Smart.
So
And
that means
Mel.
she may not have seen this yet.
Yes, that's right.
Right.
Okay, thank goodness.
So we have time. Yay! See, it wasn't that big of a deal.
So it means we're going to have to move fast, and we're also going to have to move in such a way as the finding of this case cannot be overturned later on when Stacy finds out about this.
And she lost her blue check mark thanks to these guys. So like that's gonna be really helpful.
That's important.
It means
it's like total cred. She has no cred now on the Twitter or the FlySpace.
That's
we got them both.
It's what that means. Do you know that? Okay.
She's nobody like me.
Cole.
I mean like on the Twitter. I don't want to be somebody on Twitter. You know how much responsibility that is? You gotta like play the algorithm and post every day. Or post like 5 times a day and make videos and all this content. I haven't got time for that.
I was just making sure you weren't talking down on yourself. Remember we were working on that.
Are they like this supportive in the office too? Like, are they this cute all the time?
I don't involve myself in the personal lives of my employees. I was saying as well, I could potentially maybe have a conversation with Philip.
Sure. Yeah, because you guys are close then, right?
And see perhaps that this case of Stacy's maybe doesn't go any further if there is happen to be. The live streams aren't recorded, are they? It's gone now, right?
Well, you can. It's like this cute little setting thing that you can choose to pick from. And if you want like, followers and stuff, like, Cole is so like happy in her being who she is and all that stuff, but like it's a big deal for like my industry to be known and to have followers. So like if you have your content accessible, then that's a good thing. So I was doing a good thing when I said that it should be saved, and it is automatically saved.
And it can be reproduced infinite times.
If you have internet. So like, what if we get rid of the Stacy's internet?
Oh right.
Okay. Or that too. Can you do that? Oh my God, is that like a thing you can do?
No.
Although I can have a conversation with Philip and make sure that Stacy is not,
that's
invented, because unfortunately it does sound like maybe if these recordings do get out, she's got a very watertight sort of case against you. But yes, I'll have a conversation with.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yay! Oh, that's so good. Yay! Oh, that's so precious. And you guys are like brothers, right? And you're like super close.
All right. Do we have to roll dice or something like that?
I'm trying to think of exactly how this roll. I think this is once again one of Mal's rolls. I don't know. Can you use your superpower? Is there any superpower that you can use here?
Being related.
Being related. In some systems that would give you a bonus. I don't think in this case.
Having a sibling is not a superpower. Okay, got
Having a sibling is not a superpower.
Well, what was that?
Yeah. It's a 1. It's a 1. Oh, that's bad. The complication immediately gets worse. Oh,
so like, how did it go? How did the call go? It went super well, super cute, super great. We're all good, right?
We're going to do it, aren't we?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it seems Stacy has come across some recordings of you saying that she invented it and has decided to press her claim.
Okay, so regroup. It's okay, Karen. Regroup here.
Okay.
Stacy hasn't filed yet. It takes a couple days.
Okay.
But we get to handle this case today, and your case is against the Halo.
Yes.
So I would encourage you to try to get a settlement that will likely be overturned later against the Halo. But maybe you won't. Maybe his lawyers will just drop it. Maybe we'll get a settlement.
And in like the meantime, the Halo could promote it. Yes. Oh my god. Cole, you are so smart. Yes. Okay. I'm so on board. Yes.
Let's not push for that. You'll be burning the candle at both ends. But let's continue with the beautiful strategy that Cole laid out. So let's just do that. We'll focus on the Halo. Go to settlement. Okay? And then we'll deal with Stacy. We can't fight 2 battles at once.
No.
Let's just do this
what
one.
lawyers did.
Well, listen, we're going to lose that second one, but this one I think we might have.
Yeah, let's have a win.
Because the Halo didn't invent the machine, right? We don't got to prove that you invented it. We got to prove that he didn't invent it, right?
Yeah.
And we already got that proof because Bonnie geniusly thought of the backlog.
Yes. Oh my god. Then we should go to trial against the Halo. Yes.
No. Karen, please.
All right.
Karen. It's your honor.
All right. So, as you can see, the players have taken care of the final complication, not in a satisfactory way, but it is dealt with more by the opposition. Which could be a problem. It gave the players something called a penalty, which I can apply to a later roll to make them roll the second time and take the lower of the second. And I can apply that in any situation where I think that having Stacy involved would probably cause a problem.
I think it's a problem.
Stacy is apparently always. I unfortunately have not caught up to the previous stream, but I think I have an idea of what kind of person Stacy is.
It's recorded because everything.
It's recorded.
Right.
I gotta watch some VODs later, but we're gonna move on now to the settlement negotiation phase. No matter if you want a settlement or not. So you guys are gonna make an offer against the Halo and the Halo's lawyer. Now I have to ask. The Halo is a character in Super Suits, correct?
That is correct.
That is correct. So I don't really feel right playing them. So they will be represented on a phone call because they can't make it, and I will be their lawyer for this situation.
Sure.
And I think the lawyer.
The Halo's identity is like a super big secret. It would be really juicy if you could get it, though, Your Honor. But no pressure there. No pressure.
Yeah, due to that. But I will be playing also the opposing counsel here. So your lawyer, the opposition lawyer, is going to be let's see. I think it's gonna be a woman in a tight catsuit with cat ears. Rather than Catwoman, it's gonna be the Tabby, and she has tabby stripes. And while it doesn't help her sneak around in the cities, it helps her camouflage. She has perfect camouflage in the wilderness, which does not really help ever. So that's
she
her.
has it, and that's so important.
But she has it, and she's rocking that style. And you know what? You got it. You got to give it to her, and you don't have to give it to her, but you got to give it to her.
She looks fierce.
Yeah.
She's incredibly fierce. She's got claws. All right. Any case, so she comes up in this and during the settlement, and she says, I will be here on behalf of the Halo, who I have here on this phone call, as you can see. I have an actual phone. I can use this as a prop. Now I understand you have a few settlements for me because it would be a shame to take you to trial and take you out with the litter.
I don't know. I think we'd be awesome in trial, just like as a thought. But...
What my client is trying to say is that we appreciate you taking the time to sit here with your client on behalf of your client. And we hope that we can come to an amicable agreement, with all parties involved to resolve this as mutually beneficially as possible. So, we want the admission from the Halo that he in fact did not invent the holofax that my client was in possession of on the day in question when the UN was attacked so brutally. And congratulations to your client for saving the world yet again. We're eternally grateful for that. So if we could start there and again, kind of an admission that they didn't invent this device that my client had in her possession at the time.
Speak. Yes, they want you to admit it, that you didn't invent it.
Yeah.
No, you did invent it. Oh, you see here is that my client is stating that he invented the Halofax and not the Halofax.
So obviously that's different. Oh my god. This is like
It is different. So obviously. I don't know about that. How easy will it be for you to prove in court that this is something you can prove that the Halofax and Halifax are different?
This is live streamed, and you did just say it was different, so.
Cole and Malcolm, we're just gonna have a little huddle. We're gonna have a little huddle.
Oh, that's so cute. You guys have like a little huddle.
All right, Karen, just stay over there. Don't live stream any of this, please, though. We're just gonna have a small little.
Would you care for some catnip?
All right, Cole and Malcolm.
I take some home for Selena. That's fine. Thank you. It's very kind of you.
Let's do this. So he's stating he created it, correct? And so was Stacy. How about we cut out the middlemen ourselves and just have them go at it? Because at the end of the day, if she just calls it by a different name and walks away, and then that way we can have Stacy and the Halo dig this out.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So maybe like she could file another patent after she like adjusts the machine or whatever, so it's not the same machine as the other machines like you were talking about earlier.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. You see, this is why work is barely work with you, Cole. Exactly.
All right. Do you want to tell Karen, or you want Malice? Who do you want to tell Karen this? Because she's gonna flip out if the Halo's not gonna like retweet or fly spit. I don't know. He's gonna flip out because she wants that social media presence.
You'll get it, but we can't do it at the expense of getting hit either.
Oh, I got it. What if we ask for the Halo to thank our client publicly on his fly space? Or her fly space. Sorry.
Okay.
If we could get the Halo, am I crazy? The Halo's a lady, right? Like, I'm not insane.
It's unclear.
It's unclear. Oh, there. I'll just go with they because they covers everything. So, like, if we could get the Halo to cover their, like, to retweet our client's information, thanking them for pulling out the real villain of this situation, of this patent dispute. Maybe that's enough publicity because the Halo will be thanking our client.
Yes. And then hold on. Just want to make sure I get this correct. When you thank someone their followers follow whoever they think.
Right. We gotta pitch
Okay.
that way. All right, go,
Okay.
Bonnie, go. You got it, Bonnie. You got it.
Okay. Karen!
Hey, what's up, girl?
Hi!
Hi!
Oh, right. So
what's going on? How are we gonna win this? We're going to trial, right? Don't tell me. We're going to trial.
no, we're not going to trial. What we're going to have, even better, the Halo.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be awesome if the Halo thanked you for using the Halofax? Oh, sorry, Halofax.
Oh my god.
But let's follow me. Don't run off.
Okay.
Okay, the Halofax for helping to save the world, and then their followers become your followers. And then, hold on, I'm not done. And following that whole event, you
Okay.
just tweak your creation just a little bit so
Sure.
that it's not the Halofax, it's the Halofax.
Wait, so it's not mine?
No. Do you
It
know how
will
there's
be
like
yours.
80
It will
VR
be yours.
headsets, but they all look the frickin' same, and they all have controllers now that all look the frickin' same, but really there's like one has like a swoop in the front, the other one has a swoop in the back, but they all have the
Right.
same button position, so I don't even know how the patents go through. I don't understand it. But
Yeah.
listen, it's like that,
I've
but
seen
with
that.
with
Mhm.
holofaxes and halofaxes.
And the best part about it is, you know how you gave us that lovely gift?
Yes!
And you know,
Oh my god. So you like the
and
garlic one? I think that one's probably my fave.
yeah, sure. So that one, and it does have your logo on it. If you
Yes.
put your logo on the Halifax, you'll be all set.
Branding.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay. So we're going to. So the Halo is going to like thank me publicly. I'm gonna get all of their followers.
Okay, so let's
So,
Miss Tabby.
Yes.
yes.
Thank you so much for permitting us this sidebar. I really appreciate you again. Um, we have some new information for you
Oh.
in regards to this suit that I think would be very important for your client to know.
Yes.
Sounds perfect. Tell me about it.
So we've discovered that the actual thief of your Halo fax is
Yes.
Stacy, the henchwoman.
Stacy the henchwoman.
Aren't we
Yes.
activists?
You know that there?
You're an activist. Stacy's a henchwoman.
Oh my god, yeah,
Stacy-
totally.
Yes. Stacy, the henchwoman, was the actual person who made this holofax and is trying to take credit for it. And she was going to sue
Allegedly.
my client,
Mhm.
but my client is no longer saying she invented the halofax. That's all Stacy's business. So he has all our paperwork on that, and he has all these video recordings on that. And we would appreciate it if
All of it.
maybe the Halo could thank our client, Karen, for bringing this villainous act to their attention on like FlySpace and maybe Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I will
All of it.
discuss it with Halo if you would give me just a simple knowing. Yes, they want to. They want you to reflight it. Yes, you know the. I know you don't run that account. They want you to. Halo has a question for you.
Okay.
How many followers do you have on Flight Space?
Me or them?
You, Karen.
So it's
Real,
like
and tell us the real answer.
it's like a work in progress, and I have like a bunch of different accounts. And it's like 170.
Is that a lot?
Yes. It's a big
170.
accomplishment, really.
She says it's a lot. Oh. Oh. Okay. I would like you to roll me a d6, and I think I'm going to set the difficulty at the settlement. I think this is a pretty intriguing case. I'm going to give you a d6. You can use your advantage if you want, or I'm sorry, the benefit. You can use your benefit if you want to roll 2d6s if you want, if you think this is a good place to use it, and you can use the call logs for some of it as an advantage. But either way, I think I'm going to be applying my penalty
Lost
here
my dice in my
because
hair.
I
Hold
think
on. Go
because
ahead.
I think the question is the Halo.
Here somewhere.
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah.
Go ahead. We're good. We're good. I found it. We're good.
Good. The
We're back.
Halo thinks, well, if Stacy is the one who invented it,
No.
shouldn't she be the one getting the social
No.
media?
Oh my
So
god.
so you're gonna roll. So
I will
unless you want to
fire
use your
you.
penalty,
I will fire my lawyers for this if that is what happens. Like I am just letting you know now that I
Oh
will
no,
so
don't fire us.
you can either roll 2d6 and hope that both of them get a 4 or above, or
both of them get a 4 or above.
yes,
Oh.
because you have to take the lower one because I'm using my penalty against
Yeah.
you here. Or you can use your benefit here to your advantage, and you can use the benefit you have, the call logs, to find out something interesting and helpful here that might maybe discredit or help you in this situation, and then you only have to roll 1d6. But you have to get a 4 or higher, which I think is pretty generous. I think this is a social media shout out. Isn't too
one.
bad. Just a little one. Just a little one.
What?
Just like a million follower account retweeting 170 follower account.
I'm working on it. It's you know you have to start somewhere. So
You have to start somewhere.
That's true. That's right. And you
Yes.
know what? You're a hard worker and an activist.
Yes.
And I think
And
that
an
it's time
activist.
you're recognized for the
Yay!
years of service
Me
that
too.
you put into
And
your
if Stacy
activism.
gets recognized, I will leave reviews and fire you and tell absolutely everybody I work with. So like, no pressure. But like, should I roll this or what?
You can roll it if you'd like. Do you want to use a benefit here?
I don't know. What do my lawyers think?
Yes.
Use a benefit?
Yes. This is like the last roll. Use the
Okay,
benefit.
You got more
Wait.
chances after this,
You're
but
saving all your potions for the end of the
Whoa.
game, but you're
Wait,
never
hold
going to
on.
use all those potions. That's
what
what
did
you're
your honor
doing
say?
right now.
Do we have more rolls?
Marion, you seem to have a question. I think probably a way to use the call log.
No. I'm agreeing. Please, for the
Okay.
love of whatever you believe in, just take the benefit. Take
Okay.
the benefit.
Okay, and the benefit negates the penalty?
Yeah, it will negate the penalty. Yes.
So then does it only come down to one roll?
It comes down to one roll, but this is the first of you actually get multiple settlements. So if this one doesn't work out, you have some more chances.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Are you lawyers?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can renegotiate a settlement if it doesn't go through, but I think using it right away is, especially with this one, I think this is a very intriguing idea.
Fine, I don't want to risk Stacy, so I'm going to use the benefit, and so I just didn't roll the 1, yeah?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. It's 4.
It's a 4! It's
Take
a 4!
that,
You
Stacey.
did it! You did it! I think the case, you hear some chatter over the phone.
Again.
You hear some chatter over the phone.
All right.
And thank you. I'll let them know. You've got your shout out.
Yes! Oh my god, yay! So you're not fired then.
It turns out that the Halo has taken a sort of uplift the lesser known voices of the internet on Flight Space and sees this as an opportunity to connect with the smaller, more up and coming accounts, to give you a head start into the life among the internet. So they consider it to be
Halo again for other stuff. Would that be a thing we could do?
I'm sorry.
Maybe can we sue the Halo for being a jerk?
What?
No.
Ignore that, Tabby. Ignore that. She's just smelling her own hair too much.
I understand.
Continue, please.
It is quite lovely. Your hair smells like tuna fish. I can't stand it. It's like somebody opened a can.
You should go away from my hair a little bit. That'd be cool with me if you could just not.
I'm sorry.
Personal space.
In any case, we'll get you that tweet. And Stacy, well, she has too many followers. She doesn't meet that criteria. But surely you'll catch up with this retweet. Consider it a charity case. Well, it's been a pleasure working with all of you.
Here's all those files, Tabby.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Take
much.
them, darling,
Here's the
please.
files. Sign whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's how the log goes. Yeah, you just.
That's how the log goes.
So you just sign things at random.
And you know what? You settled! You did a good job! You won the game!
Oh my
God.
Nice
I still gotta
work.
say, I prefer being a client to being an attorney. I mean,
Oh my
y'all,
gosh, yeah. There's one thing I really enjoy about this game, not just the fact that like a settlement ends the game and it's still a really fascinating story about like these back and forth, but it's also that that the roles, even though there's multiple roles between being the judge, being the being the client, being the lawyer, you really have all these different roles with different strengths. Like if you're the client, you just stir up shit the entire time.
It's great.
You're
I
a
can't
lawyer.
recommend it enough. Like, listen, I did the lawyer thing. I used to be a lawyer in real life. Go with being a client. Commit crimes. It's amazing. The lawyers love it. They're just like super big fans about it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. But the cool thing about lawyer is that you get to like use all these clever things and put them together and try to solve problems. And there is a real joy to that. I do really enjoy this game quite a lot. I hope you all enjoyed playing with me.
Absolutely.
Thank
and
you. You were a fabulous judge. You really were.
Yeah, thank you.
You put the honor back in your honor for sure. And you guys, those of us watching the live stream, I didn't turn it off. I'm so sorry. But the folks watching the live stream, you can play this game too. Go ahead and find the link in the Twitch chat, which is to a side somewhere. That side, yeah. In this vicinity. And you guys should pitch in $50. You get a copy of A Roll of the Dice. And maybe you guys will, maybe your lawyers will let you go to trial and like, risk it all on a single roll of a dice. Like a super fun thing to do.
It is a very tense thing to do.
So go give us some reflights and retweets and stuff to help us boost our visibility and get out to everybody, especially the folks who, like unfortunately Mal is still working on the Googleable thing. But the more visibility we have, the more likely we are to reach even the folks who are struggling with Google as a concept. So give us some more visibility as much as you can. Help us out on Seed&Spark. We are getting so close to our goal, guys. And it's so much fun to play with everybody. Maybe we'll have a little bit more Twitch chat interaction next time. It was unplanned, but thank you again, Alfie BLW, for Hamilton. I actually have no idea if that was the location. I just
I had no idea myself.
No clue. So
I was about to say actually, and I just said I'm from Jersey, in Hamilton, New Jersey. That's what I saw. So I was like, wait, do I bring it up or not? No, don't complicate it. Like, but also, I realized,
Marion, I'm also from New Jersey.
Y'all are getting
like real talk. This used to be my real accent. That's why I pull it up so naturally, like as if this is how I talk every single day. This is what I used to sound like before I was like, shit, I want to be like taken seriously for a living, so I better learn how to talk like this so that people will hire me for their fabulous projects.
Of course. Look, I learned it from my mom.
I think we have a question. Ben, are you also from New Jersey?
Oh my God, Ben, blowing my mind.
Absolutely. I'm also just disguising the accent.
You just went really hard in the other direction. Yeah, no, that tracks. That tracks.
I'm more old Jersey.
I
there you
like
go,
OG Jersey, like not New Jersey, but like Jersey from across the pond.
Yeah. Less super suits, more wooden overcoats.
All right, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break, and then Jolene's gonna be back to help be a client with me this time, and we're gonna get to raise some hell for Cole, who is still our long-suffering attorney. But we're gonna say bye to Marion and Ben. Thanks for stopping in, Mal and Bonnie.
Thank you so much. It's great playing with you guys.
We'll be back in exactly 10 minutes. See you in 10, y'all. Go ahead and turn off video.
that's happening upstairs.
Okay.
A child situation that I have to attend to, and I do not think I'll be able to be present for the stream.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I'm super sorry.
Okay.
But
That's
I've got to.
Understandable.
Legally pink.
I have to do
real
it.
Quick. What's happening?
Okay, Erin has to go. Erin's kid is having a meltdown, so Erin cannot be here. So I'm gonna be the attorney.
Okay. Well.
Again.
If anyone on Twitch can hear me, I'm Tony. I'm running the stream. I will probably.
Are we live?
We're still live. I had to unmute everyone so I could hear you all.
Okay. So Cole's got to go deal with the kiddo. I will, in fact, be Jolene's lawyer this time.
Okay. I will have to make some adjustments to the overlay. Why don't I put us on a little pause for another few minutes, and then I will be back. Does this sound good?
All right.
Yeah, thanks for being flexible.
You probably will be on camera from the time being, though, so.
All right, well, I'll just pose.
We'll just hang out then. Wonderful.
So no rude hand gestures. Yeah, no problem.
Well, and not unless you really commit to it, you know what I mean? You want to make sure that yeah. There you go. We're trying to make friends with Old Jersey with that, so
No, I haven't been watching the chat. Was it good?
Really? Yeah, I have the wonderful privilege of 2 monitors, so I've been watching and very much delighting. I can't like both think and read at the same time.
Gotcha.
So,
Oh, hey, we got some pretty decent numbers in it. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, we lost a bunch with the English crowd. I think finally succumbing to the mortal requirement of sleep. Cool. But for the night owls who have stuck with us, you know that you're the coolest. Excellent. Oh, okay, I have a question because I actually know nothing about Twitch. Ben knows many things about Twitch. I know nothing. Do you get to choose your username color? Like, does that like appear to everybody, or is it randomized?
I think so, because if not, I'm very lucky, and if I did, then I picked pink. So yes.
That was actually exactly why I was wondering. You can choose your color. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Hawkeye, or probably not Hawkeye. Wink, wink. Sweet. Then maybe I can do that. Maybe I can pick my color. Not that I ever say anything, but I'm there in spirit, in heart. I like the way that the video is set up right now. I'm just kind of like creeping off to the side. Y'all don't need to really see me. I am also Erin if I go far enough in a particular direction, I think. Maybe this way. Yeah, there we go. I'm Erin now.
I mean, that would be a perfect way to do both, like, your persona and your superhero at the same time. It would be absolutely bonkers. I'm here for it.
Oh, I'm not that good at improv, Sam.
We're just having a conversation with ourselves. Everybody does it all the time. Sometimes you need to give yourself the right answers.
Would this be finally the appropriate moment for me to take my J.D. out of its tube? They sent it to me in a tube. I feel like that's an important fact that needs to now, but then I'd have to figure out, how do you open a tube? How do you open it? Like, what do you do with that? You know what I mean? Is because if I like use a split personality, boo. If you use like a box cutter, what if I just like shred it? And then, I mean, like, I grasp that, like, I will still have a JD, and this is like, oh, I absolutely botched the nails that I was painting as a prop, by the way. During this, these are horrible. But yeah, what if I like just sliced my degree in half? Do I still have a degree? It's like an unboxing. Let's see, how many years has it been since 2017? Do you think so? Might have a little in the end. Yeah, you might be right. Unbox the JD at long last. Wonderful. Are we getting Jackie with us?
Yeah!
You are. Do you need me to change my name so that I'm not in that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Are you going to be an attorney with me, Jackie?
I could be. I haven't planned any.
That's the whole. That's the idea.
Difficult.
We've got Stacy. We finally got Stacy.
Okay.
Yeah. So this will be. I'll be the only person unboxing my JD on Twitch tonight. Just watch. I'll be the second. I'll be the second person unboxing my damn JD.
I can do mine.
Have you?
I have mine over there.
Still? Have you also not opened it?
It's in like an envelope thing. I don't think it's sealed.
Mine's sealed. I never opened it. It might be a post-it note saying JK. Like, I would never know.
They're such an inconvenient size. They're like weirdly big for diplomas.
They're like huge. Not that that's relevant to anything, but like, why? Like, because if you know my regular degree just looks like, I don't know, it looks like an ego contest.
Someone recognizes the Marriott carpet. Yeah.
Very good.
Dragon Con appreciation.
You guys can't hear Tony, but we can hear Tony, so it's kind of like we're haunted.
Now you can hear me, but only in your left ear because stereo nonsense.
Oh God.
I'm currently updating the overlay to add Jackie. I apologize. 1 second.
That is okay.
A little janky today, but I'm good on the fly.
Things happen. Kids needed to be taken care of, and we are never ever gonna get in the way of that. So that's worth it. Do you have your honest to God diploma? Holy shit!
Oh shit!
Wait. Okay, this is. I swear I don't mean this in a douchey way. Hold it up so that I can see like the size of the diploma. I think mine might be bigger. Granted, I ordered 2 posters, or a poster at the same time I was getting my JD in the mail. Yeah, mine's bigger. Although it might not be. It might be an obscenely large tube.
I was going to say, they may just overdo the packaging.
Yeah, I should check my own assumptions there, eh? Yeah, they might have. That's so true. Oh, but it was either a poster about how to make beer or my JD, and I'm genuinely not sure which is which.
Oh my God! If you unbox it and
it's just beer,
a poster about beer, that would be incredible.
I can go do that. I can go grab the box while we get everything set up. If that is,
we are set up as soon as y'all are ready. Okay. Everyone's on screen. I'm gonna do a quick audio check.
No JD unboxing for y'all.
Let's start with Judge Zan. Could you please do a small monologue for me?
I can of course do a small monologue. I can always talk at any given time for any amount of time.
Oh, I'm so excited that you're going to have me do a small monologue, and then remember to cut me off, right, Tony? Right, Tony? You're going to cut me off so that I don't do the thing I did last time, where I talked for like hey, Tony!
All right, Jackie.
Okay, thank you.
Well, this is going to be fun because I largely designed this game, but have and had recent brain surgery, so we'll see how we do today on stream.
Jackie is quite literally recovering from brain surgery. Have fun, y'all. Jolene!
I'm still wearing my hospital bracelet.
I can absolutely test my audio just by talking right here, and oh my God. I'm gonna be a wild ride for you folks, I hope.
Alrighty.
Wonderful.
We are good to go whenever y'all are, and Jolene, have fun.
Sorry, Anthony &Tony. I for aggressively saying your name many times. Okay, so the question, I guess I can ask the Twitch streamers to choose this for me because that feels right, feels good, feels solid. For this next round, should I remain Karen? And also now I'm a lawyer. Like, should that should that be a continuum that I go with, or am I just like, or am I Karen's twin? I don't know.
Speaking of the other lawyer, and as someone recovering from brain surgery, I would appreciate a lawyer that's actually useful.
Maybe Karen's useful. You don't know. Did Karen retrain at some point? Okay, so that's I've got a yes. Karen should not, and I've got a firm no. So that's a maybe. No, I don't think I can be Karen because we are representing Stacy.
Like, oh my god.
There she is. Okay, so I'm Karen's twin. Because I'm not taking this off. So we're gonna struggle with that for a little bit together. All right, y'all, welcome back. We're gonna do another round of a roll of the dice. You are watching an FN Faustian Nonsense stream in support of Super Suits, our biggest upcoming project. Go support us on Seed&Spark. Go do it right now. If you pledge $50 or more, you get a copy of this one-page TTRPG, and it is superbly designed, if I may say so myself, in compliments to the chef, Jackie, who happens to be here with us today. She is going to be the other attorney helping me, not Karen, represent Stacy, who is also not Karen, but is considered to be, let's say, arch nemesis, rival, hated enemy, lifetime.
Frenemies. We're frenemies.
Are we though? But like, so we're gonna have another whole trial hosted by Your Honor, Judge Zan. Whenever you guys are ready, Zan, why don't you go ahead and take us away with a brief walkthrough of how the game runs?
All right, I would be absolutely delighted to do exactly that. So the way this is going to work is we're all going to decide, well, you all, as the ones who are currently in the trial, are going to decide if you are the defense or the prosecution. We'll hammer out some real quick stuff, names, superpowers, because everyone is a hero or has the potential to be in this world.
In every world, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
You try to believe in yourself and punch enough, it'll come up.
And we're gonna figure out a trial, figure out who is in trouble or why we are not in trouble. Decide if we are the defense or the prosecution, and I will be the slightly less than honorable Judge Zan.
All right. Wonderful.
Yeah, and we'll go through complications and we'll see if this goes to trial. And I am hoping that y'all lose this trial. We've won too many. I'm coming at you strictly by the books.
All right,
no
Jackie,
fun,
we got this.
No thrills.
It's been how many years since law school? Don't worry about it. We got this. This is great.
What if I play as Jack as a lawyer?
No, again, you said useful. Useful was the
no.
bar
I
you
need
said.
you to be useful.
Oh, is that so? Okay.
No.
No.
I'll do an original character. I need superpowers anyway.
Yeah, that's true. You don't have. Okay. Well. What a way to find out.
I mean, I would consider writing a TTRPG I would consider that a superpower, honestly.
Boo! Props not Hawkeye. Boo! Jack could be a lawyer. She's of all trades. Ugh. And also somebody has access to Lexus and Westlaw. You are the friend here. You really are. Though you listed Lexus first, so I guess we're enemies for life. But that's legal databases.
That is not the correct order.
Westlaw. Oh, excellent. How many? Did we have a bunch of law folks in here? Fantastic. They will be able to see exactly how many years it's been since law school. Oh, your team law, so you're forgiven then. It's better. The citations
so much better.
No one's tuning in for this. Okay, so Stacey is our client, and we are going to be her attorneys. Judge Zan is our judge. That word good for a living. All right, so take it away, Zan. What are our first few roles?
Well, our first few roles, before we hop onto that, have we established who everyone is? Like, what are we doing? Are we going to be the prosecution or the defense?
Sure.
Yeah.
Slight terminology adjustment.
Because you have lawyers.
Yeah, sorry, it happens. Prosecution is specifically for criminal law. This is for civil, so it would be
as
the
long
plaintiff.
as Stacey hasn't committed murder, hopefully, or if she has, it's not relevant to this case. So
like committed
plaintiff.
Murder.
Okay, good to know.
So the
we all
respondent
is the person suing.
Yes, and the respondent is the person
In abbreviation, you still use P and D when you're taking law school, so you don't have to keep track whether it's prosecution or plaintiff. But
yeah. Oh, and fun fact for all the legal folks that are watching us, Jackie and I did crim. So if this is just a wild butchering of civil.
This is what civil law looks like from a criminal perspective.
Yeah, this is great. I was defense, Jackie was prosecution. Let's go. Okay.
I had jury duty once, so that's pretty much where my experience is. Anyway.
Fantastic. We're all prepared. Okay, so we're gonna be. We are the respondents. We are responding to the complaint.
Well, let's find out what the case is first.
I thought we had to decide that first. Okay.
Well, I think we have to decide who we are first.
Yeah. So our characters. Yes. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself then, Stacy?
All right. Well, I'm Stacy. I am an influencer on Instagram. I have many followers. I don't know why Karen thinks that I'm like the worst, because very clearly she is the worst and I can't stand her, but we used to be like besties. But then she knows what she did, and I have the power. I have future sight. I can take anything and I can tell if it's going to be hot or not.
Hey, that's really good. Thank you.
I love that.
I have big things for this. I have big things for this stream. That's all I'll say.
Very good. Very good. Hot or not. Fantastic. All right. Jackie, you want to go next? You want me to go?
I'll go. I'm gonna steal decisions I've made for past character creation. I am coming in last minute. So my name is Ida, and my superpower is I can create holograms only 10-foot radius of myself and only of plants.
Oh, I wonder how you figured that out, you know?
Illusion powers, specific illusion powers.
Love this. Love this. Okay. All right. Well, my name is Ren, and my superpower is that I always know the citation. Always. Immediately. Because that is the superpower that I desperately wanted when I was in law. So take that, Westlaw and Lexus. It's Ren's time. So I'm Ren. I'm an attorney. No, I'm not Karen. Different. Not Karen. Ren. Different. Super different. That was unintentional. We're gonna run with it though.
Ren.
I mean, you're not Karen's sibling who is really grammar focused named Jaren, are you?
No, I'm totally like a different person named Ren, because apparently that's where this goes when I'm improvising, is I just become somebody like that. But it's Ren, not Karen. Different people. Super different.
Oh, someone like Karen can get stuck in your brain, but okay.
Oh, yeah, she's like the best. Anyway, so I'm like going to be your attorney and all that. So tell us, what's going on?
Well,
we are at the beginning of the game, after we all establish our roles and who we are and what our powers are. The next step is to look at the wonderful table on the Super Suits TTRPG, which you should definitely be checking out. And we're going to roll 3d6 to determine our case today. So we're going to start with the first roll, a plaintiff. And Amie, would you like to roll a d6?
I would love to roll a d6. That's what I've been like waiting for, and I won't lose it in my hair this time. That's a promise. 4.
A hinge person. Fantastic. So our plaintiff is going to be a hinge person.
Yep.
We're off to a good start.
Yep.
Is suing a defendant. Jolene, you want to hit that defendant roll?
Would love to. That's going to be a 1.
A supervillain. Okay, so a hinge person is suing a supervillain. All right. This sounds very similar to the first game that I ran on here, so we're going to see if it is the exact same. Jackie, would you like to roll a d6 to figure out the over?
I got a 6.
All right, defamation. Fantastic. So we have a hinge person suing a supervillain over defamation. I hope I'm saying that word right. I do psychology. I don't do law.
You're doing great. It's okay. We don't do civil law. So.
Well, we do now, but we're not trained.
Currently, anybody can do civil law if you decide that you don't care if it this goes well. So. all that stuff, which is not a great thing to hear from your lawyer. Hi, Stacy. How are you?
Hey, well, not great, but good. Like photo good, but inside's empty and sad.
Sure.
I lost my job, which was not cool. And I want to sue my boss because the influencer was really.
I'm sorry. So you said your boss is.
My boss said bad things about me.
Who is your boss?
The influencer.
How
have you not heard of the? Oh my God!
Okay.
2 million followers and 5,000 bubs on Instabub.
That sounds right. That sounds good. Sure.
And he has the ability. He can do anything as long as it's sponsored.
Me too. Okay.
So if a soda company pays him to jump over like a building and say like, that's the sugar or whatever their logo is, he can do it. Well, I assist him by telling him the next products he should be looking into. And he said, Stacy, that looks like a pretty hot ability. Like, that sounds like a pretty hot product. Should I go for it? And I said, oh, yeah, like, marshmallows are really big, really hot. And he was like, okay, then I'm going to go for a marshmallow thing for.
Like a general marshmallows or like a brand?
Marshmallows as a marshmallow brand marshmallows.
Oh, got it.
It makes it really complicated. I don't even know. I don't want to touch it. I'm for clothes and makeup and things like that. And well,
sure.
So I said they were going to be hot, and then sometimes he can do the thing, but then it's something afterwards that messes up. So he blasted me on his bub, and he said, "Oh, that's Stacy. She's not." And then everything started cascading, and I said, listen, if you don't trust in my abilities, you can't just blast me on Insta. And then I got blocked, and I also got fired.
Oh,
and then it turns out I need to like make rent. So like
weird. That's so weird.
That's why I'm here.
That's crazy.
Right?
Okay.
I don't know what's going on, but
so if I'm
now I can't get a job with anyone because everyone thinks I'm not, when clearly I keep looking at myself and I look in the mirror and I say, aha, so there we go.
Sure. So so defamation, so spreading the false information that you are not when you are in fact hot. Am I getting that right? Okay.
Yes.
So then you are seeking monetary damages? Do you want to get
monetary damage? I want to get paid.
Or do you also want Jackie, help me out. I spent a few dang years since law school, or any of the law folks in there. What the heck is it? Is it injunction that makes you do stuff? It's the one that criminal doesn't have. Yeah, that's right. It is an injunction.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Usually it's the stop things.
Yeah, I guess then presumably we'll want an injunction as well to stop. Is it an ongoing thing, Stacey, or is this like a?
Yeah, I mean he keeps blasting me. I think he's a little obsessed with me. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's what it meant by hot. Like I'm still running the social media, but no one wants to use my abilities. So as a hench person, I can't really do much.
Activist. The word that you're going to want to use is activist. Hench person. Yeah, that you are.
That. I really care.
Yeah,
I really care about the world.
Yes, exactly.
I care so much.
So much.
The planet. I want to say the planet. Animals.
You could say the planet.
Love animals. I'm for the animals.
You are in favor of animals. Got it.
In favor of animals. Yes.
So in favor. Good. Wonderful. That's fantastic. That'll help with well, it won't help with future defamation because defamation doesn't have to be true. But that is good to know that you are a client of character. That's great. Okay, so we have what the case is about. This is defamation versus the influencer, capital T, capital I, where the influencer tweeted, flighted, and flew and blubbed, I think, or bubbed.
Blubbed is fine. I call it both. A blub is your
okay.
personal account, and then a blub is your public account usually. It's a code.
So did the influencer bub and blub?
Bub and blub.
Bub and blub. So there's a flight, a tweet, a
bub and a blub.
A bub and a blub. Okay, a flight, a tweet, a bub and a blub. Musical coming to you soon. Anyway, so the that's the stuff that we need to have stopped. So that's where our injunction's gonna come in, and we're gonna get some damages for all of the monetary losses that you have experienced. What monetary, like, how does this impact you in a monetary way? You said you couldn't pay rent.
I can't pay rent right now. No one will take a sponsorship with someone who's not. I'm losing followers left and right.
And those are potential customers.
Exactly. Like if they buy the products I'm selling, I get dividends from that. And
sure.
And those aren't coming in anymore. I don't know what to do.
So your sponsorships are suffering. You are no longer employed. So we can go ahead and say that whatever you were making, were you salary or hourly?
I was salaried.
Salary. And what was your I know it's touchy, but what was your salary when you were employed with the influencer?
It was.
You can whisper it to me. It's fine. We're only live streamed a little bit. Really? Wow. Nice. I am gonna quit my job.
Listen, when you can predict market trends, baby.
Yeah, wow. No, you're right. That is indeed hot. Not. Look at you. All right. So we have a hell of a salary there. Then we've got, so you get sponsorships. What is your average monthly? You can go ahead and whisper it to me again. What is the average monthly? Oh my God.
I know, right?
Oh
and
my God. Wow. Okay. All right. So for damages, and then we're going to want to include legal fees and all of that stuff. And we'll send you the bill for that. It's fine. Don't need to worry about it right now. The grand total of the damages we're going to be suing for will be approximately, and how long has it been since you were fired? Just let go.
Oh, about 3 months ago.
Would you say this is hourly or contingency, Jackie? Excuse me, Ida.
I'm thinking contingency. We can pull this off, I think.
Okay. Contingency then, indeed. We shall be. That'll be contingent. All right, I'll take it. We haven't lost one yet. This is going to be the one that we lose. You know that, right? The moment we take contingency. I feel like Mal. This is like
I feel like I could go to another lawyer and they would win the case.
Fine, we'll take contingency. Okay, anyway, the damages we're suing for are approximately $700,000. We will not specify which ratio is which.
Thank you.
Between legal fees, salary,
you wouldn't want to get ratio. That's a bad thing.
Go here.
I don't know what that means. All right, what's the next step?
Well, the next step, since everything has been going so smoothly with no difficulties, no interruptions.
Don't want that.
No, there was a mention of, as we're learning about our clients, various interests and their powers and their tendency to play with animals and everything. We just see nothing but good things happening until
I don't play with animals.
Occurs.
I support animals.
You support animals. Okay. Oh, fantastic. All right. So
that's
like,
not my contract.
Okay. All right. But it is still time for complications.
No. All right. What's the first one?
First one. Well, let's. How about we go in a little bit of reverse order? Jackie, do you want to roll a d20 for me?
Sure. Give me 1 second. I got an 8.
An 8. Fantastic. You
better fight like hell, Jackie. This is contingency.
Right. Due to some time travel, some of your evidence no longer applies to the current timeline.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. That happens, right? Civil lawyers tell me about it all the time, but that's a thing that they deal with, I'm sure. Probably. Okay.
What's the problem?
So some time travel happened somewhere in this mess, and evidence that we had, granted, we don't know if it was evidence for or against, do we? Does it just say evidence?
Well, I think, you're kind of unclear on it, but as you begin to go over your information and all of your sources and everything again, because that is your power, the source.
I know all of
As
them.
you try to pull like a timestamp from a tweet or from a flight, and
Sure.
it looks like that username is taken by someone else.
Which one? The influencer?
No, the hinge persons.
Stacy's?
So, are you in fact the Stacy we've been looking for? Are you a different Stacy? So something's different. Something's changed. So something in the timeline has changed.
Wait. Give me a mirror.
A mirror. Okay, I'm gonna just like slide it to you on the table real quick. No?
No.
No? What's no? Stacy, what's no?
I'm not.
Who are you?
I'm no longer not. I'm no longer hot.
Oh my god, you are
not now.
not? Okay, well, okay, hold on. All right, okay. We don't need to be panicking, right? Like that's no panic is required here. So the case.
What happened?
The case, it's you don't need to say that ever again. We have enough information. You just go ahead and keep that to yourself, all right?
Right. I'm hot.
The case is defamation, though. Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that is an action that has already happened. So it doesn't really seem to matter if it is applicable now. What matters is was it applicable then.
Okay.
Yeah, and we don't need to be checking if it was applicable then. We don't need to check. We just need to know that to the best of your knowledge, you are until this very minute hot, and now you are not. Yeah.
Don't say the word. Use it. We can
okay,
use a different word.
Let's just say you are
previously.
Other than
cold. So
I can take cold.
Cold. So you're currently cold, but the case is not about your current thermodynamics. It is about your prior temperature situation. So that is my initial reaction to that. Help, Jackie, help.
Yes, no, I concur. I concur, and I do believe that our more immediate problem is that the timeline of flights that we were using to prove many things seems to have changed. Something changed.
Oh, no. Okay, so then the tweet. All right, this is the question for you, Judge. Then Judge/God, I guess, since you. Are the tweets in question still the same in terms of timestamp, or are they different?
They are different enough that you will have to change the sources, but the gist is generally the same.
It's the same, and it is prior. It is like far enough in the past that it is not within the last 5 minutes.
I would say so, yeah.
Ah, there we go. We're good, guys. We're great. We're awesome. We're not hot, but we are good. All right, let's do this. Well, that's our answer to that complication. How's that?
Yeah. Do it.
Okay. So do I roll for that?
I believe that's what's next. Oh yeah.
Well,
roll that beautiful D6.
What if I didn't? What if we just were like, that's brilliant, and then we just all accepted that was a crit success? Yeah, right? That's what happens.
Sure, legal people. Yeah, if that's how it happens, that's how it happens.
Yeah, that's a low blow. I know I can't do that. Okay. 5.
5. Fantastic. A partial.
Wait, can we use a superpower?
My superpower was citation.
Okay, did you already apply a +1?
I did not.
So you should be able to add a +1.
6, baby.
You know what? No, it doesn't. Know what? You had a great argument right there. Way to change the time. Yeah, that does work.
Woo! All right, we got a crit success. We're doing great, man.
We're good.
Ready to take the bar. Woo!
Right.
So with that small obstacle overcome, time for the next complication, because nothing can ever be easy. Who would like to roll the next D20 to determine the problem?
Oh, a D20? I have one of those.
D20?
Oh, okay. 10. Just right in the middle.
Okay, yeah. 10 sounds absolutely great. It's wonderful. Everything is going fantastic.
You wanted us to lose. I don't trust this, Sam. Where are we going?
No. I'm just saying y'all are having a wonderful dinner. not wonderful dinner, a wonderful meeting when someone knocks on the door from Schlub Hub, because I'm sure you all got a little bit hungry during your meeting.
Sure, yeah.
And you hear a knock at the door, and someone says, you hear kind of a little bit of a light voice go, I have an order here for, and what is your real name, Jolene? Your real character's name.
Shit, what's
not your secret identity
name? Shit.
Stacy was a superhero villain, whatever, all this time. Oh my God, I knew it. That's
wait. So are you looking for like a superhero name or like a fake name?
I'm
like
looking for your Clark Kent, so to speak. Because the complication is your client's secret identity gets out.
Oh, so that means Stacy's a persona. Oh my God!
They found my bub. They found my bub instead of my blub.
Happens to everybody. You gotta contact Simp about that. Secret identity maintenance protection.
Oh shit!
Really good about it.
What's an older lady name?
Midge.
Agnes.
Margaret.
Martha.
Mildred.
Why are we at the end?
Let's go with Mildred.
I don't know.
Okay.
I want to go with Mildred.
Mildred Esther. Esther's your last name.
I have a delivery order here for Mildred Esther. Is there a Mildred
Esther?
Oh God,
no one has a name that weird. God, what? No. And
how did you get that name?
Or maybe Stacy.
Was that on my account? Was that my Schlub Hub account?
Yeah. That was your Schlub Hub account. I'm sorry.
Okay. So.
Okay. So don't call you Mildred. Gotcha, Mildred.
Stacy.
Stacy. Gotcha.
Stacy.
Right. Thank you. No tip.
Not.
I'll call you Stacy next time. Got it.
Not. Oh no. Condemnation from Mildred Esther. Woof. Okay.
Stacy's technically my superhero name.
Okay. So
I was told to change it by my agent. Who said it wasn't hot, and I agreed. I got it from my grandmother, and God bless her, they gave me a terrible name.
Yeah.
And she didn't have a good name.
That tracks, yeah. Okay, so then we've already filed for this case under Stacy, under the assumption that was like a person name. So technically we've committed just like a smidge of perjury, just an iota.
Well, I guess the question is, are you licensed? Because if you have a license, your identity should be protected, and your persona is considered a legally distinct.
Sure.
Because so I was kind of hired under the table by the influencer.
Sure, that's how influencing does. Yeah. Okay. So you didn't have your licensing through your employer, then, is what I'm gathering from that?
No, I did. Are henchfields supposed to have licenses?
A little bit, yeah. If you have like an alter identity and you use your powers, which you defo were with the hot or not thing, you need to have. It's like insurance, really. The way it works is you take a competency test, and they decide how much they're willing to pay for your inevitable future mess ups. And thus we have lots of competing licensure agencies. And that was the basics that you should have gotten really on day one from the influencer. Yeah, so we've committed a lot of problems today.
Okay,
Stacey.
but we can fix it.
We can try. Okay.
What if I legally change my name to Stacy?
Well, that doesn't super matter because we filed it under Stacy when your name is currently Mildred Esther. Mildred. So
I mean, could we just file a correction at this point? I think that's gonna.
All right. Okay. Can we file a correction? That can be our response. Maybe the court will be chill about
roll
it.
For that, presumably.
Yeah. Just to see if the court will chill out and be like, just like really, just be calm about it. It's really.
It was
casual.
just a typo. We just got.
Really?
I misspelled. I misspelled Stacy.
Misspelled Mildred. as
Stacy.
with an S in there. Don't worry about it.
Autocorrect.
Our
Autocorrect. You could not have met Mildred. I got you. So like that.
The S is kind of near M. You can.
Sure.
Is it?
We have a newfangled keyboard. That,
No, like not the clunker, not the old one. The
Okay. All right. So we okay. That's our response then, Jackie. Are you rolling for us?
I cannot think of any way to use plant holograms for this, so I think it's roll.
Maybe no, because nothing.
I got a 2.
Oh no.
Oh no, Zan's gonna run with this. I know it. I feel it in my bones. All right, Your Honor. What is it?
Well, the judge, the slightly less than honorable Judge Zan, is active and forthright and trying to help this case come to its rightful resolution.
Mm-hmm.
And so, as such, sends all of the paperwork, all the documents, everything, all addressed to Stacy, sealed, with the inability to open it under, I assume, penalty of law. I think that's a thing a judge can do.
Probably,
sure.
Yeah. We'll just chew my cheek for a bit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, all right. Okay, so so we have some pending perjury. That's fun. That's great. That's always a great start to any cases. Any lawyer will tell you it's a fun, sexy way to start any trial. Okay, so that's bad. That's bad. What's left? There's one more thing you're gonna throw at us, aren't you?
Well, no, we got to resolve this complication first.
I thought that was our resolution that we failed.
Our resolution was bad.
Yeah.
And now I have a penalty.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a benefit and we have a penalty. So we are at net 0, folks. All right, last one. Let's go.
All right.
Maybe it's plant-based.
But you got a plan, right?
Got it.
Yeah.
You plan?
Lawyers always have plans. We super know what we're doing all the time. Yeah, definitely.
We'll be
Your
fine.
Honor. What's the
Jolene, why don't you take that last roll for us then?
I think I can do that. It was very hard for me to say that in my normal voice. And that's going to be did we already roll 10? Do you want me to re-roll that?
Yeah, let's re-roll that.
All right, cool. I 1. I think I got that last game.
Yeah, you did. Go to try
again. Roll one more time. That time I just missed my dice tray. 20.
Ooh.
Critical hit.
Which is not necessarily a good thing with the list.
No, it's not.
So I think all right, yeah, this seems completely reasonable. Why don't I think y'all feel like are you confident about the case?
Yeah. Alex sure. Pretty hot.
Why?
Yeah, what is something you might, I don't know what lawyers do to celebrate. What is something you might do to maybe preempt a successful case?
Hey, I got a party over at Karen's cousin's roommate's best friends.
Oh no.
And from what I understand, they have a pool with a fountain in it.
That's pretty
It's gonna be a crazy party. I think it's gonna be real hot.
Yeah.
You wanna go?
I guess we do.
Yeah, we're really confident right now. So yeah, let's go.
We're gonna go to the party and we're gonna do the lawyer thing. We're gonna get wasted. Oh boy.
Get wasted. Helpies.
What a wonderful little brunch party it is. There's a beautiful fountain. There's mimosas that are literally bottomless. And there is a plethora of beautiful things and wonderful activities to do. However, there is a sparse table. It's just, it has a little bit of charcuterie on it, but it's just really missing something. It's missing a centerpiece.
What are you doing with this? I'm so nervous. Go ahead.
Jackie, if there's just this empty spot on a table, and you could probably really improve this.
Oh no.
Plant? Do you think this is a good place for a plant?
Oh, well, definitely.
Alternate name of this. Is
Obviously.
this a good place for a plant?
I think I'm gonna have to project some. I don't know. Yeah, some nice foliage. I'm thinking like a bonsai tree.
Oh, that's classy.
And
that's nice.
as you think of this bonsai tree, you conjure it in your mind, this beautiful twisted branches and elegantly posed, and then Amie, you see that your partner is a bonsai tree now, just floating at head height, but just a floating bonsai tree, and that's because number 20 was an accident alters the appearance of a lawyer or client.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, I've missed law. This is great. Okay.
I'm a tree now.
Does this tree talk?
Oh, you can still hear. You can still talk. You can still hear. You can still interact with the world as if you had hands. You just look.
Can I project images of people?
You can project images of. Yeah, sure. Or just you in different outfits. I think that might be fun too.
Okay, cool.
So you're just like holding a bonsai tree now forever, is what I'm grasping.
Yeah, I'm just gonna project an image of myself holding a bonsai tree up.
So we just got to convince the judge that this is fine. This is the thing that happens. It's her emotional support bonsai.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they might buy that.
Hey, Stacey.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Bonsais, hot or not?
Oh, hang on. Let me check. Yeah, real hot actually. They're
hot.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, bonsais are hot. You heard it here.
Bonsais are hot. This is good. This is a good thing.
This is good. That means that by doing right by our client, we are obligated to do the best we feasibly can do for any client that we should so take as attorneys. We are obligated to take that advantage if we have the capacity to, and therefore, if we did not bring the bonsai with us, it would be malpractice.
Exactly. High five, Ida.
I'm Ren, but that's fine.
Oh no, I know. I'm high fiving Ida's. I'm
the image of Ida high fives, and our hands go through each other.
Well, that part's not hot, but no, the bonsai tree. If we focus on that,
that's hot. That's
hot.
That's hot. So, Your Honor, it's hot. That's our final answer.
Your Honor,
you know what? Why don't you roll a dice with a +1, and we'll see if those dice are hot.
I'll let's give that a shot. Really good dice. That's gonna be a 4 total, a 3 with a +1.
All right.
So we are at 0. Okay.
Net 0.
Okay.
Does not hold up in court.
Well, it depends on the judge. But
for this judge, yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so we can't bring my bonsai tree to court. Is that what?
We can, but it's not. It's probably frowned upon. Like we're allowed. Like we can show up in the courtroom, so it's not.
It's gonna confuse the jury and.
The jury
bench trial, or do we have a jury?
I was gonna say that's crim. I guess you can. I don't want us to be. Yeah. She's not. We can't do the jury. No.
Ooh, that's true. No, we're going for a bench trial on this one.
Bench trial. So. No jury. So the judge might be like the judge respects the hot or not, but not necessarily like maybe disagrees with it. I don't know. How do we neutralize that?
I mean, I as the judge, let me just go ahead and say that personally, I like bonsai trees. I'm a big fan of bonsai trees. It doesn't necessarily mean that I endorse all of their politics. I respect them, but we do have our disagreements, and we just agree with each other. We enjoy each other for what we have.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're pro bonsai, like in general, but like not necessarily this bonsai, and you don't necessarily want to hear what it has to say. Is what I'm.
It can totally talk. It's not like a ficus. I have a grudge against ficus. A ficus killed killed 3 of my family members.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Do you want to do a selfie with me? We make it a cause. We can do some crowdfunding.
I think that's probably not a kosher thing to do in court. Like maybe we'll do that later. We'll do that later.
I care about people. All right.
Oh, you so do, and animals. You care so much about the bench. What you're gonna be saying.
Find me on my blub or blub. Find me on my blub.
Apparently either now, Mildred. So, it's
Stacey's blub or Mildred's bub.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we have the choice between settlement and trial. With we've got one benefit, and we've got one penalty, and we've got a bonsai. The classic scenario: benefit, penalty, bonsai.
If we go to trial, it's going to be one roll, and it's just
However, if we settle, we are settling with the influencer, and we have a bonsai as my partner.
which is apparently hot. So there's that.
Yeah, I mean, you could use that.
Probably matters to the influencer.
You could start like a real like peace kind of blog.
Well, we are here to represent the client. So ultimately, no matter how stupid the decision is, it is the client's decision. Hey, client.
Hey, what's up?
You want to settle or go to trial?
I think we should try to settle, because I'm gonna be honest, the lighting in the courtroom is kind of bad for selfies.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
But like, I'm fair. I'll give it a shot if the influencer can come through. I wouldn't if I could take him down a peg. It'd be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Okay. So, well, a settlement would mean you get money, but that's it. We could get them to agree to other stuff, but we don't have as strong of a case. So, if you want the injunction,
we have a pretty strong case. Ours allowed us to track down evidence. That's where our benefit came from.
Yeah.
So.
True.
That's true. Okay. All right. So, settle or trial?
Sounds like our client wants to settle.
I think we try for settle, and if that's
okay. All right, let's settle. What's step one?
So we got to make an offer. What do we want to, or a proposal?
A proposal, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, figure out what the influencer is going to give us. So
obviously.
We want money, and do we want an apology or the influencer to take the defamation, the defamatory?
We'll say take the statement down, as if we're doing a settlement, calling it defamatory is going to get us nowhere if we don't actually have that as a ruled thing. So you don't
take down his flights. Can I have that?
Yes, they won't be judged as like recognized as defamatory, though they will just be deleted.
We
can do that. Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that. And then the money. So we're looking at $700,000. And to take down the tweets, bubs, blubs, and flights.
Bubs, yeah.
Tweets, flights, bubs, and blubs. Them gotta go, and no further. In a potentially defamatory nature towards Stacy.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Okay, we submit our proposal.
All right, and it is, and just real quick, one more time. What is the proposal?
You give us $700,000, take down all of the tweets in question, and refrain from any further derogatory language concerning Stacy in a public forum.
And we'll drop the case.
And then we'll drop the case.
Okay. So I'm going to use a penalty. So y'all can use y'all's, or we can just
let's hear it. Let's hear it first.
So it's going to be a 5.
Oh.
It's going to be a 5.
Okay, so we have to roll a 5 or better for them to accept this proposal, and our judge is using a penalty against us.
Okay. I guess our arbitrator, if we're settling. So how important are all of those things to you, Stacy?
I mean, it's my social media is my livelihood.
Okay. So all of them are important, and you cannot afford to lose on any of those fronts?
I can't afford to lose that. No.
Well, let's roll for it. I guess the question is, do we want to try to use the benefit? But
I think holding on to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Breaking gear for a second. I think holding it for the trial. That sounds more exciting. Just in case.
We don't necessarily go to trial, though.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We are the hope is that we do not. Yeah. So if we fail this roll, we are 2 rolls closer to being forced to go to trial.
Right.
So, and if we fail this roll, that means that proposal is no longer acceptable. We can't just propose the same damn thing twice. That's
we can come up with something different. I think I can.
You realize that the different thing can't be more on top of that, right? Like it has to be.
I
okay, I just want to clarify.
No, I'll figure something out.
Okay. All right. Somebody's told you use your potions, Jolene.
No. I'm saving my potions just one round. I want to use it to get a boost, not to cancel out a damage. I like gotta roll big, I guess. I don't know.
Then you're on the rolls.
All right.
You gotta roll 2 and take the lower.
Gotcha. Let's go. So I gotta get at least a 5?
For both.
Yep.
No, that's a 1 and a 3, so...
We
I just rolled one of those.
Though, so I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Penalty.
All right. So we have our proposal was turned down. Is there anything else that happens? Yeah, rejected. So we get 2 more tries.
But first, a complication occurs, right? Due to how insensitive, how poorly thought out and orchestrated this attempt was. It's really more of an insult than anything.
We did roll in that one, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have another penalty.
We can't deal with the complication, I think.
Yeah, we have to establish a complication, and then I'll, of course, get another penalty that I'll be able to use on you later.
Oh. Net 0.
Yep.
Woo! And our complication, what's our complication?
Our complication is, it looks like Jolene was going for a dice. You're welcome to roll it again if you want.
Oh, yeah. 9.
9.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Absolutely perfect. As you all are sending in your various your proposals and your whatever accoutrement goes along with that, and then you all
paperwork
start hearing ding 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 ding. Someone's social media is absolutely on fire. Whose is it?
I think it's got to be Stacy.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no. 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 Not good.
Not or not? Because there's a double negative.
No goods here. No goods here. What's going on?
So I think what happens is someone dug up a really, really old picture of you at an Arbor Day party a few years ago. It's not great. It's not flattering.
No.
It hasn't aged super well. And there is a picture of you just kind of crassly chewing on a magnolia leaf. And that was a little bit much at the time. But now with the knowledge getting out that you're being represented by a bonsai tree, and yet you're over here chewing on a magnolia leaf. What kind of double standard is this? What? Okay, there's not even been a public statement about your views changing. What's going on here?
Oh no. I need to handle this. Okay. What's really big in apologies these days?
Sorry, usually goes a big way.
Sorry.
I don't know. You're the influencer. Well, I guess you're not. Everything you say, don't do it because you're not.
Can I? Oh! I could get a reparative photo. Can you do another bonsai for me, and I'll show myself watering it or something that you need to do to bonsai trees?
You said.
I care.
I'm just one bonsai tree. I can no longer project other plants, but I can near you, so it looks like I'm
that bonsai. Yeah. Be careful.
Yeah.
Because that's also your attorney, but like
yeah, that'd be good. Can we?
Great. Are you running die, Ida? Is that like is your house in order? No, okay. Just in case the snip goes wrong, but it's just I'd ask. Okay, snipperoo.
Well,
to show we care about bonsais. Do we want to use our benefit?
I don't think this is something we use do we use our benefit for this, or
we can?
This is dealing with complication.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth using it to deal with the complication right now.
Yeah.
All right, who's rolling?
No.
I think you're making the plant, so you get a +1.
Okay, I'll roll.
Or
yeah, and I'll project, since my power is now projecting people around my bonsai tree self. I'll project a particularly awesome looking outfit on my projection of myself, so that we just look fabulous while we're doing
garden
this.
sheet.
So that's a +1 then. Yeah.
Definitely a +1.
Thank God.
That's a 4.
Oh thank God.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
I'll tolerate that.
Okay. We're good. We're alive. We're good. We've made it. Round 2 of settlement negotiation. So we're gonna go ahead and say that maybe, given the fire on social media, we can take away one of those things that we have in our proposal, where either the tweets, flights, bubs, and blubs got deleted, or they weren't allowed to speak of you in a derogatory manner in a public forum. So, which of those
or
matters?
reduce the money,
or reduce the. Oh.
You know what? Let's take out the derogatory thing, because I think I found a way. I think I can spin that into like rivals or something.
Okay. So now they have to take down the tweets and pay us $700,000.
Yeah, I'd be willing for that.
Okay. All right. That is our new proposal. Submitted.
This one, do you want to use our benefit on?
I think perhaps, given the way.
It might be a good idea.
Great. What was our benefit? What was the
I don't.
It was in resolving the timeline situation using your powers to track down.
Oh yeah.
So we're just really good at pulling up evidence of the original.
Yeah. I have citations are my
and everything.
Yeah. Endorse me, Westlaw.
Pull those up. We have the papers.
Okay. So yeah, I don't feel like, I feel like the influencer, you don't get popular by being negative on people. No, everybody just wants a good vibes kind of influencer. So I don't really know that that's what they were in it for. I don't necessarily know if that's going to make this case any easier. Why don't you still go for a 5?
All right.
Okay, roll it.
Yeah.
We have 2 though. We have a benefit.
So. Do you want me to roll again, or do one of you folks want to roll it?
What did you roll first? You rolled once, yeah? What was it?
I haven't rolled any yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Yeah, roll them both. Do it.
2 and a 3.
Okay. Yeah. That's not a crit fail, though, right?
No, that's good.
Okay. This is great. This is why I did not do civil. Murder is way less stressful. Okay.
Yeah. Should I kill
him?
That would be very bad press.
No, I mean, like, recorded.
True crime's big now. True crime is.
It's true, big, and it is. It's
I'm not even using it.
Don't solve the mystery. That's like the best part. So don't tell anything. Anyway,
right.
We've got one more settlement. Okay, so removing the things that they tweeted before, or paying us less.
But before you can really decide on that, things go wrong again.
Yeah, they do.
It's not great.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they do.
Why don't you roll this one, Amie? Or Ren? Why don't you roll, Ren?
Ren, not Karen. Ren. I'm very serious. My career is everything. That's our triplet. Don't be rude. 2.
2. Okay. All right. So 2. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I think that what can y'all describe the law office to me?
And how? Yeah. Okay. So we are also attorneys.
Very Art Deco.
Yes, it is. It is very Art Deco. If you check out the trailer for Podcast Super Suits, and we don't have foot banging down our door for breaking down the fourth wall, it is incredibly Art Deco. But fourth wall identification and protection. But let's see. Oh, look, it's linked. Wonderful. It's Art Deco. It's very Art Deco. We got lots of like little statues, a lot of jagged edges, a lot of sleek, deco. Why do you look happy? Why are you happy about this?
Well, that statue over there, the one of like the little person like holding the thing on the
my Oscar?
Head.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I don't know. That's something. That's really hot. That's like super hot right now. The desk, super not. That doorknob, super not. The ceiling fan, hot, but leaning towards not. The carpet, definitely
it's
hot.
off. If you turned it on, it would cool the room, which makes it not.
Exactly. And you are overwhelmed as number 2 is someone on your team loses control of their superpower and everything is screaming to you, I'm hot! I'm hot! And they're not. They're actually very much not.
I can't. I can't. There's the opinions. They're rushing in. I have to tweet my. I have to flight my opinions right now.
No, you do not. Oh, Mildred. Oh, Mildred. Okay. Especially since you are not right now. You need to be saying nothing. Okay.
Okay.
Are you saying I should take a cleanse?
Oh,
I'm going to try to like calm her down by surrounding her with projections of myself in identical, very bland outfits so that she can only have one opinion because there's only one thing to look at.
This is actually terrifying, but I love it regardless because it would fucking work.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Beige is so hot right now.
It doesn't matter as long as it's one. It's whether
you have
hot
one
or
opinion. It doesn't matter what it is, but there's only one thing to look at, and you can only.
Okay.
So, I guess I roll +1.
I'd concede that, yeah.
6.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
We get a.
We need them. Oh God, we have one settlement thing left. Holy God. Holy Oh, I'm gonna cry. Okay. This is why you do criminal. And people just like murder or whatever. It's fine. Okay. All right.
Oh my God, that beige is your color. Oh my God. Do you actually have this out? Like, once you go back from plant, do you have this power? Because you could be. I could get you a sponsorship if you wanted.
Your name's cleared and all that. Okay, so we've got 2 benefits coming into our last settlement, and that is our last chance before we go to trials.
I used one of the benefits. We have one benefit. I used one
benefit going into our last settlement before we potentially go to trial, and I believe, if I am not mistaken, Zan has a penalty that he's hoarding. No, we didn't.
No,
I used the penalty on the 1 and the 3 roll, right?
Yes, that the penalty incurred that other.
That was
penalty,
another.
that
Yeah,
one.
so we incurred another.
So you have one more,
which you don't need to remember if you didn't remember prior. In fact, you did use it. That's crazy. You remember. Thank you so much for reminding me. We only have one benefit, no penalty. Crazy. All right, let's go.
Okay. So for this settlement, I'll settle for just the money. Honestly, at this point.
You just okay. So just
I know it wouldn't help, but like my future. But like I can just I'll just the money. I think the fact that especially if it's like because I think taking this to court is probably pretty scary, and I think just maybe I think just the money and then just kind of dealing with the social media fallout is something I can.
You can handle that even when you're not.
I'll make it hot.
Okay. All right. So the new proposal that we are submitting is just the 700 grand, and we'll drop
just the 700 grand. Okay.
Are we going to use our benefit?
So before you do, I'm actually going to do a little thing here, and y'all tell me if I'm going a little too fast and loose here. But I think if that is the proposal that you submit, we're going to keep it at a 5. However, counter proposal, you cut the money in half, and you give some prospective business advice. Just one, and we'll make it a 4.
4? That's as low as you can get.
So if you want, I'm sorry, no. This is my dignity we're talking about, and if we're the dignity and less money, which is like even fucking worse.
Like the same thing is what that is. Okay.
No, that is not. That is a big not.
Okay, so then, client of mine, are we using our benefit here?
I mean, it's either here or the trial, I guess. And I think like, shoot. Part of me is like I kind of want to use it for the trial because I feel like we'd have better odds.
I think we're gonna go to trial. Yeah, if I were to make some legal advice, I would say you should get your shoes on for going to court.
I say we give it a shot, try to get that 5 or 6, and then use the benefit if we end up going to trial.
Give it a roll for us, client.
All right. 1 die, 5 or 6. Make things nice and easy for us. It's a fucking 3.
Of course it is. That means we
We're
have a
going
benefit
to
and a
trial,
penalty.
baby, but we got a benefit and we don't get any penalties.
Well, do we? Yeah, we have a penalty. We also have a penalty.
So this is just going to court.
So this is just one roll. This is one roll. Okay. How do trials work, Sam?
Well, I'm so happy that you asked. So, for the trial, we're going to apply any and all of our remaining penalties and benefits, which we already have, and brings us to a nice neutral 0. And we're just going to come down to one roll as you all approach the court. What are y'all? How are you presenting yourself?
Well, my entourage.
Oh yeah, are you still overloaded? Are you still, as someone in the chat described, Ida cube?
The Ida cube, I did see that. It's kind of the best thing.
Okay, then you need to stay in the Ida cube. If you are not, then okay, what we can do is we can zoom you in, I guess. I'll go to court. Ida, don't move the Ida cube, because we are desperately in need of the Ida cube, possibly forever. This might be your day job. So it's me. I'm in court, and I'm Ren, not Karen. Ren. And I look so confident. So confident. What do you mean by present myself? You do have a binder?
I mean, that's just it. As you approach, there's a judge sitting in judge regalia, whatever that may be, and you just with a cloud of smoke around their head.
Hey, bud, you're good. You're honorable, bud.
Yeah. Hey, how did you know? Yeah. That's my power. I'm the honorable bud.
Whoa! Oh my god! Yay! Oh, yeah. That's so fun for you. Awesome. So excited for your rulings. Oh, okay. All right. How do we do this?
Well, I got like a thing to do in a little bit. Like I got a game of hacky sack I got to get off to. I don't know, man. You just like want to roll a dice and see how this goes.
I would not, Your Honor, but you get to make that call. So here we go. What do I roll? A D6 or a D20?
D6. I mean, you can roll. Dead D6.
I'm not. Okay.
I believe in you. I hired you.
Super.
You said I got hot. I got hot reading.
Contingency. I'd like to remind my co-counsel.
Oh no, that face.
3.
That's partial success, I think.
It is. You do win. The honorable bud. Looks. Yeah, okay.
Ren could use a contact high, is what that is. Sorry, to the chat. Ren is going through it. So we win.
You win, but what does it cost you?
Well, I start using my doctorate in manufacturing engineering now. Real job.
That sucks for you, Stacy. That must be horrible. Okay, so you don't get your job back, but you do get what we were suing for, which was the $700,000, the tweets, flights, bubs, and blubs removed.
Oh, and no, they stay up. I'm just like...
We won in that the judge is like, yes, that was definitely defamation.
Oh, God, so yeah, that means nothing has happened. We have done nothing. I love the law.
But the judge gets to decide what we get for it.
That is true. So what do we get for it, your honorable bud?
So I think what you get for it is you get you're gonna get 200,000 because you do deserve something. You're gonna get 3 shout outs from their social media, and they cannot be consecutive. They each have to mention a different and positive quality about you, and and no more than one can contain snark. Gotta give them a little bit of leeway.
Oh, the snark is good. The snark is good. It gets people guessing.
It's gets the interactions. You gotta reflight. You gotta get that layover. And I think that's what you're gonna get, and you're also going to.
It says we also get we spent a ton on expert witnesses. I think
so that's where all that
I think
200 grants going.
I think our witnesses, we had to pay their appearance fees.
Yeah, that means we probably paid legal fees. Okay, so we get $5 and a high five for this case. Go us! Woo!
Whatever. I'm outies.
A wonderful time you've all had, and what a great court. But as you walk out of the courthouse, you see a billboard across the street in bright neon lettering. Coming soon, the influencers, Hot Knots, Pretzel Palace.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh my god. Okay, so we technically, and given that this is a lawyer game, technicalities count, have won all of our trials still. And that's gonna wrap us up for our streams for today, guys. Make sure you go to our Seed&Spark. We're gonna link it in the chat real quick again. Toss $50 at us, get a copy of this game for yourself. And maybe you can get in on the Stacy, Karen, definitely not Karen, Ren, and Ida, and poor Punny, and poor Cole, and poor Mel, if you can hear us. I don't know if you can hear us. All of this could be yours for $50. And of course, if you play, you gotta tell us if you win or lost and what happened. You gotta. So make sure that you at SuperSuitsPod whenever you play the game and let us know how it went. Or if you need maybe you need a better lawyer.
It also makes you automatically hot.
Whoa, you heard it here first. It makes you automatically hot. All right, guys, thank you so much. Check out the Seed&Spark, retweet, reflight, rebub, and reblub for us. See ya.
Bye.